For months, we've
Yo, DJ, pull that up. Hello, it's the Yak. Welcome in, Roback.com, RHOBACK.com, promo code YAK, 20% off your first purchase. Q-Zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts, Roback.com, promo code YAK. Feits is here, and so is Will Compton, and so is Sass. How are Sass's bags here, but he's not?
I don't know. I don't know.
He might be throwing in his ad read for the Son of a Boy Dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you go on Son of a Boy Dad?
Yeah, me, Nick, and Feits.
Oh, hell yes.
But Sass called me KB. Sass, I said it, doesn't know me.
Oh, no.
But he doesn't know any of us.
No.
Your guys' show last night was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
well,
you
you were
very
a part
much.
of
That
it.
was-
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that was
you're,
you
I mean,
do.
I just introduced you guys.
Yeah, it was great.
Fights, were you there, Titus?
Oh, shit.
You wasn't getting called out like that.
Fights, I'd never seen you do stand-up. You're really fucking good at it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You went from 5 minutes in Philly, and I was like, okay, that was really polished, really good. And then you did like 10 yesterday. You added you doubled it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
You were really, really good.
Thank you.
I it's hard to give someone a compliment like that because it's basically, I don't want to be like, oh, I didn't expect you to be good, because I did expect you to be good, but then
But you shouldn't
really,
expect
really
me to be good. That's a
Well,
completely
no, because you're
reasonable
good
thing.
on the mic and you're a storyteller. So, yeah, that could translate to stand-up comedy. But I know how hard stand-up comedy is, and you were like, I was like, damn, it feels like he's been doing it forever.
He had this bit about a campfire in a lake or a fireplace in a lake.
Fireplace.
Oh, my
and then
God.
he did mini Skittles.
Oh, it was fucking something.
Yeah, I just did all Jay's material.
His material rocks. By the way, I'm sure, TJ, you can tell me if I'm wrong. The chat probably wants us to talk about the Unnamed show. I have been working all morning. I did not watch a second of it.
What's
So I
going on?
can't-
Yeah, what happened in the
I have no idea. So I could talk about it, but I would have no idea what I'm talking about.
Anybody?
That's what we do.
Yeah, anybody in the room back there know what happened?
No clue what happened.
Recap.
You were doing Son of a Boy Dad.
I went straight from college football show to PMT and then this. So
Yeah,
Was it like a doozy of one?
I have no idea.
The only time I walked through to get coffee, they were just talking about Ohio Tate.
Yeah. It's Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
Please.
Ohio's Tate.
Ohio State. TJ, are people clamoring for it? I don't know what we would say if none of us have watched it here.
Yeah, I was on Mostly Sports. It sounds like they got into it. Tate, they showed the video that he thought he didn't insinuate that Kelly fucked her way into Barstool, but
Whoa.
he did insinuate that.
Real.
So now he's kind of backpedaling and trying to cover his own tracks and apologize. He apologized to her. I don't know if she took it as completely genuine. I don't know. It didn't sound like a good episode for Tate.
Okay.
I watched it. I can confirm it wasn't a good episode for Tate. He admitted he didn't want to move to New York. He kind of walked back his take that they were lazy and said that there were, a lot of hardworking people there. And
I mean, there are.
So is that
yeah, for sure.
that's not good?
That's not good.
Ooh.
It sounds like that Dave
This
said
guy got on here and apologized.
Dave,
Bad look, baby.
Smooth things over? Am I understanding that correctly? You tried to...
I guess it seems like the majority, Dave or Kirk said the majority vote is going to be for him to move to New York, but we'll see how that goes.
I gotta watch the video in question because I wasn't there for that either. I know there was a moment where people were like, I keep getting thrown into this in weird ways. They were like, you're suppressing a video of Tate and Kelly, and then I look back at my texts and it was Gaz squashed the video. Well, I wasn't even there for the video.
That was cleared up pretty instantly.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I've heard a lot of people were like, "Don't put that out." I haven't. I've heard.
I never saw the video. I
know
I just heard afterwards that they fought again. It was the day that they were on the Yak. We probably were still doing the Yak, and then afterwards they're like, "Oh, there was something that happened."
Why were we
got
all here?
squashed?
The
I
day
don't
that they
remember.
were on the Yak yelling here,
I think it continued upstairs, which I wasn't present for, and then afterwards, I was told there was a video that got killed. Oh, but
I'm
then there-
surprised it
but
still
for a
exists.
while, people were like, "Chicago's suppressing videos." Like, I don't know what we're talking about. I knew what I thought was said, but I didn't know what the video was because I never saw it and I wasn't there for it.
I thought, and again, everything is hearsay. I thought Kirk was the one who was like, I wouldn't put that out, but I don't. I have no idea, so don't.
I'm so out of the loop.
I don't want to get involved in any of this fucking shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think there's like
You know,
I'm getting a lot of I'm
that
wrong
out,
about
but
this
also,
so maybe I'm wrong
no,
about it.
No comment.
Half the chat is spamming I'm wrong. The other half is spamming we don't care. So
okay.
Oh.
All right.
Let's go. Let's roll with that half.
I think a lot of
Well, actually, fuck it. You're wrong, TJ, and I don't care.
that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
a lot of people, yeah, that like it's not that I don't care, it's that I don't have enough time to follow everything.
This is like a blink and you'll miss it kind of thing too.
Yeah, like on the rundown when I went on Monday with Kevin and Dave, I think I got like half of the timeline wrong, and everyone was like, "You got this wrong. You got this wrong." It's like, dude, I can't remember yesterday.
It is funny when
I'm
people
sorry.
get mad about like getting something wrong that they care about. We're like, dude, I get everything wrong.
Well, and I understand like it's very important to Tate and Kelly and Nate. Like they obviously have gone over these details a million times in their head.
Right.
I don't remember it because it's not the main thing I'm focused
I'm
on.
not in the eye of the storm.
Right, and I'm also
Right.
just like I have a million things going on. I don't know. So yeah, I need a refresher on everything, I think.
I don't, because
Okay.
I just think I'm over it.
Okay.
Yeah, so-
Well, it sounds like half the yak chat is too, so we're good. I want to share. We can change topics. I want to share one of my favorite. This is why I'll never quit X Twitter.
Ooh.
Tweets. I'm gonna send it to you, TJ.
Is X coming over? I feel like I've been hearing people refer to X to.
I think
haven't
slowly
done
but
it
surely. I'll say X, but I find myself still like texting and everything else Twitter.
I want to be very. I'll never be an X.
I'll never be an X guy. You know what?
I want to be
I
very.
might call it X, but I'll always call it tweeting. I'll send out a tweet
Yeah.
X.
Yeah.
You'll say that?
No, I don't think so. I've never said it yet, but I wouldn't put it past my dumb ass.
I feel like
pro
X is starting to
Xers-
seep in. I think you just called it X on Boy Dad.
Yeah. Like I'm coming around to referring to it as X, but to Nick's point, it's like I will
Is that-
say,
is that
put up a
just-
tweet.
Yeah.
I don't say post.
Is that just after Trump interview? You're like, what's X now?
Yeah. Trump, he got me on board with X.
I didn't-
Elon.
I didn't even know they called them. I guess that makes sense. I didn't know it was like posts now. I didn't know
That's
there
what
was
it's
a name.
called. It's become, the bots are just insane.
It's unbelievable.
I was telling
crazy.
Nick, I just got the Barstool
Crazy.
logo on my name, and I feel like a couple bots have just been coming into the equation.
Yeah, they do, and they're getting so smart. They like repeat what you say back to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Dude, that's. What's that called? Mirroring?
Yeah,
The bots learned mirroring. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do now.
yeah. I'd be like, this game rocks. I'd be like, the game between the Vikings and the Lions is a back and forth affair that people are enjoying. I'm like, what?
This guy knows exactly what
Yes, I've seen some bots that make really good points.
Yeah. But this what I just sent TJ. This is why I can never quit it, because this is. So I don't even know what I don't know what anything's going on in the world at this point, but. This, I guess there's something with Trump and Atlantic and everything. But this guy said, since both Jeffrey Epstein and the Atlantic are in the news, here's a photo of the current owner of the Atlantic casually lounging with Jeffrey Epstein's Madame, Ghislaine Maxwell. And Howling Mute said her tits were insane in this. This other guy said, this picture is like the Men in Black memory neutralizer. The more I look, the more I think she probably didn't even do anything wrong.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is Dan showing us?
Yeah.
And as I read the picture, read the caption, then I got down to the picture, and I was like, whew, that's a heavy.
Yeah. It really is. Like, I looked at that picture, I was like, wait, was Ghislaine bad? Look at those cannons.
That's the set.
Just
right
so
there,
funny
man.
too, to like this super serious political, like everyone's throwing mud and some guy just writes her tits look amazing. Tits were insane in this.
I don't know how you even get yourself in the situation to do something bad with tits like that. Like, you get anything you want anyway.
Yeah. They're just
This is-
were insane in this.
You're doing the Terry Rozier. Zama was tall as hell. You should have hooped.
Yeah.
Her tits were insane. What was she doing?
You could have gotten free drinks at the bar. Why are you hanging out with Epstein?
Why are you doing that with those titties?
Yeah.
You hate to see a wasted set.
Yeah. A lot of
The
potential.
wrong
Yeah.
thing. Why'd you go that way?
A lot of potential.
Damn.
Her tits were insane in that.
That was a great pick.
Yeah.
Let her give me a foot massage.
Is that what she did?
That's like one of the famous pictures is her on Epstein's plane giving him a foot massage.
Who?
Ghislaine
Giving who a foot massage?
Epstein.
Oh, got it. Yeah, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
Deader than
By his
dead.
own hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm surprised when you say that Dante doesn't kick in that door and come flying in. Anywhere in Chicago, if you say something like that, he just appears.
Dude, yeah, it's like dropping a little bit of blood in the ocean for a shark. You say Epstein.
A literal dog whistle.
I'm chumming the water right now.
Comes in like the Kool-Aid man. Is that what you really think, you sheep?
Oh man, but yeah, it's getting hot on the streets. Getting close to the election, hot on the street.
Hot, bro.
Hot on the street.
Hot on the street.
I don't even know what's going on, but everyone's.
What is
this
it? Is it in
video's
2
coming
weeks?
out. This is it. Yeah, to less than 2 weeks.
November 2nd.
And the good thing is, I'll say this: when it happens in 2 weeks, there's going to be a decision of who's president, and everyone's going to.
Everybody shakes hands. Everybody shakes hands.
All right.
It's going to be great.
The sun will be out.
Yeah.
You go get your
Everyone's
nice iced
going to
coffee.
fucking agree that everything's good, and we're just going to chill.
Everybody's going to rally behind whoever wins.
Yeah, root,
And hope for the best.
root for the U.S. It's going to be fucking great.
Because at the end of the day, we're all on the same team.
Yeah. Will. Do you want to, that was something different. Will, do you want to address your football team? You're down bad.
The Commanders?
No.
Yeah. Look, we got our ass beat last week.
Were you serious when you said the tape isn't as bad as the box score?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, you're back to your old ways.
No.
You're back to your old ways.
I get it. I get why you assume that, but
I mean,
I hate
it was
you right now.
52-7 or 56-7.
Look, I actually watched that
You
game.
know.
I'm not a brilliant football mind. It was pretty bad.
but you're not. You just said you're not a brilliant.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm seeing out there, but between the scoreboard and how many times Indiana ended up in the end zone, I was like, this doesn't look good for Nebraska.
Yeah. It was disappointing. But again, if we want to allude to the tape or the score not being as bad as
What does the tape say the score should have been?
Yeah.
no.
Let's start there.
56-7.
Okay.
That was the score. You are what your record shows.
Yeah, but what does the tape show?
If you covered up the score and watched the game and didn't know,
And touchdowns didn't
scores
count
were.
for any points.
yeah, what would you feel like the score by watching the tape? What would you feel like the score was? What was the vibe of the game?
Maybe like a 28-14.
Oh, wow. That's a big difference than 56-7.
Yeah, I look, we had 3 drives with 10-plus plays that we only get 7 points out of. The very first drive when Indiana drove all the way down the field, they scored, and we had our shot to drive down. We were driving, and we fumbled the ball on like 4th and 2 or 3 when we were like inside the 15, which we would have got the first time, but we fumbled.
No, so
They get the ball, they go up 14-0.
so we're dumb football brains. Fumble, that's bad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Fumble's bad.
Fumble's bad.
Okay, all right. So you don't want to do that. Would you say a team that fumbles a lot could be a bad team?
Could be a bad team. Yeah, a team
Okay.
that fumbles a lot could be a bad team.
Yeah.
We didn't do a great job of blocking on the perimeter.
Okay. Also important.
I would say both quarterbacks had a great game for Indiana. I do think we had sticky coverage.
The backup came in.
Yeah, the backup came in.
And he played well too.
I do think we had sticky coverage on the back end. They just had they made more plays than we did.
All 3 quarterbacks that played in that game had a good game for Indiana.
Yeah.
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 They threw the ball well.
Raiola.
They outcompeted us, but we did have sticky coverage. What I was disappointed in is our run gap integrity on our run defense. Usually we're a better run defensive football team. I think when the guys like watch the tape, you're going to see a lot of guys who take care of their gap at first and then get head up because they want to do too much, and then the running back ends up finding a hole and they're running. I mean, they won.
I'm not
They whooped our ass.
I'm not suggesting this. I'm just asking. Have you considered just not carrying as much?
No, never.
Okay.
Not there. No. I got home because I only got to watch the first quarter. We were at Tennessee, Alabama. So I didn't get to watch the game that day. The next day during the NFL slate, I'm watching. I recorded the Nebraska game, and I'm watching it back. I'm pausing. I'm going back. I'm watching it from a all 22 coaches film perspective.
So no part of you is like, we're back, and then you lose by 50 in Bloomington. No part of you was like, why am I doing this to myself?
No,
That's
'Cause you
admirable.
keep
That is
doing it to
admirable.
yourself.
That is admirable.
I know, but there's look.
I'm not
I've
saying you
already
should,
said it. There's no time. There's no time to bleed. You got Ohio State, so you got to start figuring out
That's good.
how do you see it for what it is, and then take accountability and have optimism, and fucking go into Columbus and shock the world.
Shock the world.
Shock the world.
Shock the world.
You could still care, but would you consider tempering expectations?
Elaborate.
That was too big of a word, Nick.
Would you consider being being a little less hopeful?
I think
Do you think they're going to beat Ohio State?
I like.
Well,
A bigger part of me doesn't think we'll beat Ohio State.
A bigger part
But
of you.
a bigger
The
part.
little
There-
part.
there is
There
a
is a
part.
little
You're saying
part.
there's a chance.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
always a chance, bro. Any given Saturday, any given Sunday. That's why you play the game. That's
Yeah.
why you step on the grass.
I wouldn't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah.
I really just don't like seeing you like this.
I don't seem too wounded about it.
I think you were very wounded on Saturday.
Yeah, I was bummed out, man. It was a big game for us. And I like, you see all the fans bitch about this and bitch about that. And I understand because in the last 20 years, well, from when I played, we have these moments to where when you have a game that seems like, all right, this is going to be a telltale game.
Yeah.
Like this is going to be a moment. Big Ten championship, all that stuff where it's like you get embarrassed on national TV. And I feel like we have that about us. But again, it's like you got to separate. You got to focus on this year, this game, these plays, because all the bullshit that's happened in the past doesn't mean that that's why it's happening now.
Do you think, though, that it's happened so many times that maybe the bullshit in the past does affect now?
I think it affects the fans. I think last year we were very much in that situation to where the culture, you see a bad play happen, you're like, all right, here we go again. I don't think that's really. I feel like the culture's shifting a little bit.
Okay, that's good.
Where you can kind of have that optimism. Like I think everybody will handle it outside of Satterfield's press conference yesterday. That was pretty.
Why would he say?
He asked, he talked about how he needs to get back to running the ball in the Big Ten, which is never a great answer when you're in the Big Ten already. Figuring out in week 7 that you got to run the ball or week 8. And then someone was asking about yards per play.
Yeah.
It's like, what's a good national, like 4 to 6?
And that's
where
like
we at?
last.
I think we're at 5.
Yeah, and that's last in the entire country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He showed that he seems to be like a good beer drinking buddy, which is what you don't want to be showing right now. That's what you don't want to be showing right now.
He fell for the old, like, if we just get 4 yards of play, that's a first down.
Yeah. Like my 8th grade coach. In middle
It's
school
like, but
football.
what happens if you get 0 yards of play one of those times?
Yeah.
And you're just banking on the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will see. Look, if we get our ass absolutely beat in Ohio State, I'll be in a very bad spot.
You'll be back here next Thursday doing the same thing.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You're not coming back?
No, next Thursday is Halloween.
Yeah.
Next Thursday is Halloween.
Can I say something about college football before we get to Halloween?
Yeah.
I'm becoming a fan.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
It rocks.
I think you need to have a bad pro football team.
To get into college?
I was going to
Yeah.
say, you've obviously been a Patriot guy, and you guys are
Like, even when I was at Florida State, like, I didn't care about FSU. We weren't very good, but, like, kids in, like, my frat and stuff would be like, you don't care? I'd be like, Tom Brady plays tomorrow, dude. I don't give a shit about this. And this year in particular, again, I think having a bad football team helps.
It's
College football, pretty good stuff.
It's chaos.
Yeah.
It's chaos.
You're like, oh,
Especially
there's a
after
fucking
Georgia, Texas
Conestoga
last
wagon on the field. This is nuts.
It's nuts. And it's like, I always explain it, like, I love the NFL, but, like, you know kind of what to expect in the NFL.
Yeah,
Guys
yeah.
don't make mistakes. Games are usually between 3 and 7 point, differences. It's great. But college is like, you might just have a guy fall down and, like, an 80-yard touchdown. You might have the dumbest pick you've ever seen, of block punt, of fumble. Like, there's just chaos.
Yeah.
A 21-yard field goal for the win.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's going to happen?
Yeah, you don't know.
No
a bunch
idea.
of
That's
18-year-olds.
No idea what's going to happen.
What could happen here? Yeah.
Anything could.
Yeah. And it is just so chaotic. I love both, but I could see why people would be like, there are a bunch of people who just watch college football, especially in the South.
Which one do you love more? You love NFL or college more?
I would say I think I would fuck college football and marry NFL.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes perfect sense.
NFL's a good woman.
Yeah, and college is like a good fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you made me pick one for the rest of my life, I'd pick NFL. But if you made me pick one for, like, hey, just so random,
Wild
watch a
night.
Saturday or a Sunday, I'd be like, give me that Saturday.
Yeah.
Can I ask what's probably a very elementary question? Like, I feel like, from my perspective, college football this year is way better than it usually is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
That-
a playoff is going to be.
It's
That
the
NIL stuff.
transfer portal and NIL has flattened it.
Okay.
So like teams can get, it's not just a few teams with all the best players. Like, like the Vanderbilt kid, Diego Pavia. Like he would never have gone to Vanderbilt in like past years.
Yeah.
And
Where is
now
he from?
He was at New Mexico State. And now you can transfer and get NIL deals, and like that type of guy is like he's just built for college football. He's a college football quarterback like through and through.
I mean, Indiana's a good example.
Yeah.
Like you got Signetti that came from JMU, took some of his guys from JMU, got some good transfers from other spots that normally people wouldn't go play.
Instantly got better, yeah.
But pretty largely, people don't like the NIL system, right?
They didn't. No, I was old dudes
That was old dudes.
like Dan Dockich.
People hate that there's no like a lot of regulation on it.
But there was never regulation.
Right.
It was always under the table. Now it's above the
Right.
table.
Above the
Yeah, above. Yeah, and they don't like the idea of like 18-year-olds getting paid millions of dollars. Like, but we're the money that the universities are making off these TV ratings are billions of dollars.
Yeah, right.
So what's the problem?
Are you a Florida State fan?
I mean, I guess if you held my feet to the fire.
Now, what a season for you to get.
The Pats are bad. It's time to
Time to
watch
pick the
Florida
wrong
State.
season, dude.
I grew up a BC fan. My dad went to BC, and then at Florida State, yeah, I obviously rooted for them, but I didn't really like adapt the Seminole culture. I am not unconquered.
Is that what it is? Unconquered?
Yeah,
FSU's a fun school.
FSU's a good time. That's why I was only there for 2 years.
What did you think about like the frats and sororities at FSU?
I didn't really. I was in one.
You were in the strongest one that
Yeah.
Caleb did the video on.
Yeah, I was in that one.
Yeah, it was like the party scene at FSU, like what it's cracked out to be.
I didn't really party much.
What was the hottest sorority?
Yeah,
At the time when I was there, I think it was Tridel
Oh yeah.
and I mean, no, maybe it was
Nick.
Kappa.
Oh,
No, Kappa Kappa Gamma wasn't it? I think it was Tridel.
yeah. Was there like an FSU effect where like you, from when the time you showed up to the time you left, you felt hotter and like cooler and everything?
No, the opposite. Exact opposite. Like I left there in a body bag. Like, not good.
Yeah. Will, did your social media, whoever runs the Bustin' account, just do blackface Will Compton?
Black everything, Will Compton.
Titans bring in
Will
Will
Andre
Andre Compton for a workout following the DeAndre Hopkins trade. What is this picture?
Look, Photoshops are out there every day. Like, this is what we're-
What the?
I was telling the boys like every combine I usually post like a combine black athlete to where I put my face on it and then wish everybody luck at the combine. No
And
one
they were
said
just like,
anything
let's
then.
go all the way.
Yeah, this one. He asked me yesterday too. I showed up at the shop. He's like, "Hey, what do you think about this?" I laughed. I said, "Do it." So he's like, "Some people could consider it
Do
racist." I'm like, "I mean, fuck. What do you want us to do?" I'm like, "Just throw it out there. Who gives a fuck?"
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't see any. It's weird to look at, but
yeah.
that's it.
People are like, I resemble Tua.
You look like two.
Yeah, you do.
Well, you could do
You
this.
should get dreads.
I personally don't see it, but I have heard from enough people to bring it up that I look a lot like Sammy Watkins.
What?
Wait, what?
Bring up Sammy Watkins.
KB looks like Josh Hart.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Never
there
even
are a
thought
couple of
that.
pictures where I'm like, okay, I can kind of see it.
Oh my God, you do look
You
like
kind of
Sammy
look like
Watkins.
him. Yeah, you do look a little like him.
I can see that the shirtless one in the locker. I can kind of see that a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool to have a cross race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
Doppelganger.
I get doppelgangers all the time, obviously, and Sammy Watkins is my favorite one.
That's like the Troy Aikman Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that
DJ, make the photo. Heidelberg.
Titans bringing in. What would it be? Sammy. How would you
Yeah.
combine them?
Sammy. Yeah.
Walkenberg.
I
don't know.
Let's make Sammy Watkins a Berg for sure.
They do look alike.
Yeah.
The one. Like,
That's the one. But I
original-
think that one is edited. I think Troy is edited a little in that one.
Did you bring that up to him on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I don't know. Good answer. It's got to be like those guys just don't even. I don't even think they go online. Like their brains are just healthier in that respect.
Oh yeah.
Where you reach like a certain level of fame, money, all that stuff, and you do a job where it's like, why do I have to be online?
Do you have a level like that?
I wish.
You do have the level. Like
No, but I
Yeah.
don't. But my job is to be online.
Right.
I wish it wasn't. Many times, I have gotten a little better of just
you do have the level.
narrowing it to
You just-
a point where I'm
yeah.
just not looking at most stuff.
How many dudes your age know who Big Justice is?
Probably not that many.
Not that many.
Oh, have I told you when they came into our office?
No.
Dude, they came into. I was just sitting in the
Sassy.
Oh,
There he is.
What's going on, brother?
Can't bridge the gap.
I was sitting in the KFC radio studio and like 30 people. Like they had a big crew with them. I don't know how many, but all cameras, all kinds of shit like that. And is AJ the dad or Big Justice the dad?
That's what's confusing. AJ's the
AJ.
dad.
AJ's dad.
So he pops his head in and he's like, oh, KFC radio or whatever. And they come in and they have a bunch of cookies. And I was
Double
like,
chuck.
I was like, whoa, what do we got here? And it was like I asked God, I don't know what the pearly gates were.
Yeah.
Like,
Get me out.
double chocolate chunk cookie. To the point Jack Mack had to save me, where he's like, this guy's an idiot. He doesn't even know what kind of shoes Jordan wears. And I was like, they're not. They don't have.
That's what
chocolate
they
chip
compared it
cookies
to.
on that, right?
Yeah. But knowing them, knowing all the lore of Big Justice, AJ, Rizzler, all that stuff definitely makes me feel bad.
it's
I
mainstream
feel
now. All the
bad.
athletes are in on it.
Yeah, they're doing the
dance. Tyrese Halliburton said we brought the boom.
Yeah.
Pacers won last night, and he's like, we brought the boom.
Yeah, they all love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes me feel like I'd prefer not.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
It's a good dance. I like it.
I think that's my first time seeing the dance. I liked it.
Yeah, it's fun. There was the one he played there was the South Dakota State game where a guy scored a touchdown and was doing the dance while there was like a brawl happening next to him. It's just like he had to get the dance out. He had to do it. Sass, what's up?
Not much. I was just uploading our podcast and so close to losing my job and everyone else's job.
Why?
I was editing it and there was
Afterwards?
like there was like nothing to really cut. So I trimmed the end, but when you guys left and I did the ad, and then I was like, it was uploading on YouTube, and then I pressed play on the audio, and I realized that you guys were talking about surviving Barstool for like 10 minutes, and I didn't trim it. And then I immediately was like, cancel, delete forever, and then I trimmed it out and re-uploaded it. But I was like, oh my God. I was sweating upstairs. Literally like 30 seconds away from that being public, and everyone seeing that.
My God. Imagine me and you got in a ton of trouble for surviving Barstool.
Oh no. Sass.
I can't emphasize enough, seconds away from being public.
Jesus.
And it was, dude, it was just luck that I was able to find that. I would have uploaded it and just walked away.
I think we would have gotten fired for that.
I think I would have probably taken the blame, and you guys would have been.
Oh, I'd have thrown it on you, but I think
Fights we would have for sure been in there.
Oh, Will would have been.
Yeah, I would have been
And
murdered.
Dave would have had that sniper scope
This
on you
fucking
instantly.
Dumbass.
Yeah.
Oh, with Will and with Will and Sass fucking up, Dave would be salad.
Oh,
2 for 1.
yeah.
Oh,
What's up, Sass?
Not much, just that, pretty much.
that's
Feeling good.
gotta wake you up a little
Yeah,
bit.
that
Man.
put some adrenaline in my veins.
Great show last night.
Thank you. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Was.
It's great crowd.
Yeah, I had a good time.
How's it going? How's life?
Pretty
Not
good.
fishing?
Haven't been fishing as much as I would like recently.
Weren't you just up in Vermont?
Yeah, but that wasn't. I tried to explain it last night. No one understood. It wasn't serious though.
You went fishing.
He went
Yeah, but I
fishing,
wasn't.
didn't
I
catch
wasn't
any
there on
fish.
business. Like if I was going fishing in those conditions, I would have had my waders. I would have had my net, my pack, my bag.
So the fish were lucky.
Yeah, I've actually got my flies on me right now.
Really?
Yeah, you want to see them?
Yeah. You just carrying that thing on you?
They're deep in here somewhere.
Did you like fishing as like a young kid?
Yeah, but I fished salt water. I never fished freshwater. And then I discovered freshwater.
Oh, wow.
Here's some of them. These are my streamers. They're in bad shape. These are my terrestrials right here.
Okay.
So these will imitate, this would imitate a grasshopper. Throw that on top water. And
Nice.
then this is my favorite fly. That's why I have a lot of them.
This is the chubby Chernobyl.
Ooh.
They all have weird names. There's a lot of line in here. This is the chubby Chernobyl.
Why is that your favorite?
Lethal fly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Lethal
catch
fish or the
everything?
people.
You catch anything with this. You catch a
Cheating?
You catch a shark.
Why do they love it? What is it about it?
I don't really know.
Just can't resist, huh?
They can't resist
Yeah.
it though. It imitates like a grasshopper or any sort of big bug that lands on the top of the water, and then it has all this shit on the top that just makes it. They can't resist it.
Yeah.
They have to.
They just can't.
Does it make fishing
Chubby
not fun? Is
Chernobyl.
it just cheating?
No, you got to brother. You still got to be all about the present. It's all about the presentation.
Sounds like this is my favorite.
What do you mean by the presentation?
What's the presentation?
Yeah.
Just a delicate presentation.
What do you mean by presentation?
With fly fishing, you're casting upstream and then you're letting it drift down. So you want to make sure that there's no slack in your line, making it have an unnatural drift. Because if it's drifting, if it's going too fast, the fish notice. They're like, that's attached. That's not what flies look like.
Got it.
It's all about the presentation.
All about the presentation.
Yeah. So
Have you gotten good at fly fishing?
yeah, I'm the best.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know because you went to Vermont and didn't catch any fish.
Look,
He wasn't
get
there
me
on business.
You get me on water where I'm meant to be, and I'm trying to be there. I'm catching fish.
No matter what.
Yeah, I'm thinking
What
about
about
going-
Iceland?
Yeah, did you catch fish in
Look,
Iceland?
Iceland was
That was a fishing trip.
Iceland was
Another place you didn't
an
catch any?
exception. Iceland was we didn't know what we were doing. We went too early in the season. If I went back to Iceland, I'm trying to push to go back to Iceland with the fellows, but they don't seem to be.
I asked you if I should go to Iceland. You were like, no, it sucks.
When did I say
Like
that?
right when you got back.
Well, because we went in a bad time. It rained every day and it was freezing. I mean, it's fun. I would definitely go to Iceland.
Such a different review than you give. Like,
Go
yeah,
in the summer though. You got to go in the summer.
In that moment, he was unhappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to go in the summer. Don't go in. When I went in like early April,
So you'd catch a fish anywhere, anytime, except Vermont and Iceland.
except no, I didn't have my equipment. Iceland, I will say that was a me problem. Iceland, I wasn't up to my current skill level.
Got it.
I mean, Iceland was like the first time I had really gone on a fly fishing trip.
That was a fishing trip,
that was a fishing trip,
and you caught no fish.
and I caught no fish.
It was just an off day, though.
It was an off week. Yeah,
Off
yeah,
day.
yeah.
Bad
Did
presentation.
anybody
Yeah.
you were with catch a fish?
Dude, we didn't see a living thing in the water. Like you can usually tell. Like you'll see like if there's gonna be fish in the water. Like you'll be like you'll see like minnows. You'll see bugs, shit like that. This was like we were in like a fucking chlorine pool. Like there was not a single living thing in the entire body of water.
But you kept trying.
We tried hard,
Did you see a fish?
not once.
Okay.
That's brutal.
Yeah, but I mean,
Although maybe it's not like to see a fish, and then like if a fish swims up to you and you're like, just bite this dude,
yeah,
and then they don't. That's also
that sucks.
Yeah.
that sucks. But it's also kind of fun.
yeah.
Like at least you're like I was trying. I was there.
We knew there were fish there.
Yeah, it's better than just like casting into the abyss and there's just there's nothing in there.
Did you feel like you wasted your money?
No, because we just got fucking blacked out every single night. Like we didn't do Iceland how anyone has ever done Iceland.
Oh shit.
Iceland
just
wasn't
were-
ready for you.
No, I mean like no one has gone to Iceland and done what we did. We didn't see anything.
What?
We didn't do anything. We just sat in hotel rooms and drank the entire time.
Oh, damn. Real?
Like we could have done that in fucking Wisconsin. We could have done that anywhere in the world, but we chose to just spend more money and drink.
Will and I went fishing at Camp Barstool.
That's what I was
I
saying.
saw. Yeah, you guys get anything
Nothing.
good?
No, we actually had the worst setup because there were fish to catch.
Yeah.
And we all were fishing, and then the cameraman that we hired to take pictures of us that weekend it was like, let me try. He caught like 3 fish, and then he had us take a picture of him with the fish.
Oh my god.
And he was the cameraman.
Yeah, no, you can't do that. Can't be doing that.
He did. The big cat's not lying.
It was brutal. He's like, hey, can you take a picture with my camera?
What were you guys
Because
fishing
he
for?
caught the first one. I want to say whether it was my route or somebody who just went on for a while, and it was like, all right, hey, you can just go. And then he kind of caught the first one. You're kind of like, fuck. He caught the first fish. Like that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And then he ends up catching. Like he continues to fish and catches like 2 more.
Yeah, it makes us take pictures.
And then he takes a picture, I think, by himself, and then has us as a group. He's like, "Can you guys stand in this one too?" And we're all just like quietly standing there, just
Standing next to him and
smiling.
his fish.
So cocked.
Dude, that's what it was like when me and Francis did the trip with Sydney.
Yeah.
And like the first fish, because it's like we went on like a charter pretty much. Like it's like her friends, but like it's a charter boat. Like they know where the fish are gonna be. They do it every day. We go out there, you're sight fishing, so we're kind of just like floating around looking for cobia, and then the 2 dudes on like the top of the boat, they see cobia, they cast, they hook onto cobia, and then they hand the rods to me and Francis, and they're like, and then we reel them in, and they're like, "You got your first fish." And I was like, I didn't do anything. What the fuck are you talking about? I was like, all I did was reel in the fish that was hooked.
Oh, man.
But then after that, they let us do it. They said that because a lot of times people won't know what to do, so they'll do that to get a fish on the boat.
You know what to do.
Yeah, speaking of which, where's Brandon?
He's finishing unnecessary roughness.
He left. Did you see the news?
No.
What happened?
He got fuck. It was bad this morning. There's a Twitter.
No.
There's a Twitter account. Is Brandon Walker having a great day? And he has been sucking his own dick because every single day they say yes. Yesterday it got like real sexual.
And he's not lying. When we went to Indiana for the college football show last week, we got back in the car and immediately he's like, I got to check my Twitter account.
Every day it's been yes, and then this morning he got the first no.
First doom.
Yeah, doom.
Bad hair day.
Yeah.
Dude, I genuinely think he's avoiding me.
Why?
No, it's the opposite.
No, it doesn't seem that way at all.
Yeah, you haven't seen him.
I haven't seen him in years.
Well, he said he was like, I'm going to be late because I have to do unnecessary roughness. And then I was like, all right, you could also just sit out. We got enough people. He's like, no, I got to be there because Sass is going to be there.
And then where is he? He's gone.
He's a coward.
He's a coward.
He's a coward.
I text him about college ball. I make a point to watch college football just to text Brandon.
Oh. And he doesn't text back?
And he doesn't never text back.
Shut up.
I do text him just dumb shit though. I just say
what?
Like, looks like Alabama might be a contender this year.
And does he ignore it?
He ignores it, and then I sent him one this weekend where he got like he tried to be like everyone that watches college football.
Oh, whoa. He's not even doing a show right now.
What an ass.
What an asshole.
He is avoiding
That's pretty proof positive.
And then he texted me apologizing, and I didn't answer. Because I texted him, I said, Cam Ward, definitely a contender in my eyes. Sue me. And then he said, every person has him as a contender. Like, all right.
I think you might be right. I think he might be avoiding you.
Wait, call him and try to catch him in a lie. Just be like, hey, are you recording right now?
Also, I hate to kick a man while he's down, but that Twitter account was right.
It was not. It was a weird little lump he had.
Tough.
Oh no!
Oh no, Seth.
Oh, that's
He ain't
fucked
choosing
up.
That's bad.
That's
Mincy found him.
Brandon has to be so mad. He's trying.
Hey, you're still recording. My bad. Sorry.
No, I'm on the way. I just got it done. What's up?
What are you doing right now?
I'm eating my Chick-fil-A salad. I needed a bite to eat.
Oh, yeah. You've been eating it for a while. We've been watching.
No, I haven't been eating it for a while. I just got it.
Look up.
Do you see who's in here?
Oh.
Come here.
Yeah, no, we see who's in there. Sass thinks you're avoiding him.
He's telling me about his fucking life.
He's telling me.
All right, you keep talking to Mincy. We don't need you.
No, I'm coming. I got to eat my salad and I'm coming.
All right. See you. Bye. All right, I'm going to call Mincy and tell him to stay.
Mincy, bro, he's
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah.
Love him, but
Look at him talk.
Chatty.
chatty. All like intentionally, like, say I'm talking like fights, I'll like have my shoulder like lean this way, being like, hey, you know.
He'll follow you into pigs.
Yeah, follow you.
Wait, Mincy, stay in there. Stay in there. I want you to have a good talk with Brandon. Keep having a good talk with
Why is he
Brandon.
holding his? That's where the ear goes.
Yeah. Keep having a good talk with Brandon. He wants to talk to you. You guys haven't caught up in a while.
All right.
I gotta go fix something. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
I keep fucking up. It's not in there. I gotta trim the tail end real quick. It'll take 1 second.
Get that
You
presentation.
were so
right.
proud an hour and a half ago about how good you are at editing footage. I've been
learned how to
doing
edit
this
a
since I
podcast
was
at
12.
I love Sass. He's a good kid. Love having him on the show.
He doesn't like you back.
I know.
Yeah, makes you want him more.
That's why I want
He
him.
doesn't like you.
He doesn't like anybody.
He doesn't like
He doesn't like
anybody.
anybody. Yeah.
I think he likes me.
No, he doesn't.
Common mistake.
He likes you too.
No,
I think he likes
Nope.
you, Nick.
no. He doesn't dislike us.
Yeah, we
But
said
that's the best you can get.
we're probably the people he hates the least.
He makes me speechless.
That could be fair because when he walked in, I gave him a hug, and it wasn't like he was like hugging me back. I was just like hugging
Wait,
around his
who
shoulders.
hates you the least?
Sass.
Sass.
You were saying like,
yeah. He tolerates us, but that's the height of friendship.
yeah.
But it makes you want him more. You want to impress him.
But you can't be touching him.
No.
Touching him.
That's crazy.
So I went down and
No,
Yeah,
do not
oh,
touch
yeah.
him. He
I
also
said, "Come in here. I want the real thing." You know, just
the one thing you got to learn about Sass is he has unlike everyone else at Barstool, he has like very good friends outside of Barstool that he talks about a lot. It makes you
big
feel
cat.
bad.
when he was talking about video gaming with his boys, part of me is like, man, I kind of wish I was on a level to where he was like, hey, let's
No,
go game.
you'll never be on that level. He does a very good job of separating. He's like, I'm not going to be friends with any of my coworkers.
He asked me to be in his fantasy football league.
Oh, he did.
Yeah. So I feel
And?
pretty-
It seems like
I'm
you
in
got
it.
a pass.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in it.
With who?
Francis and Rowan.
Oh,
Yeah.
You said you're just his like lackey though, right? You just
I'm his bitch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like I tried to get Stephon Diggs from him for Ramondre Stevenson. He was like, "I'll give you Tank Dell." I was like, "Of course."
no,
Yes,
no.
yes.
Yeah, Sass is good at. He leaves you wanting more.
very much.
Yeah. He does.
Yeah. He's also 23 years old.
It's crazy.
I've been trying to impress him since he was
23?
19.
Yeah, I have too.
Yeah,
We've been grooming him.
it doesn't work. He's rejecting. He's rejecting all grooming.
We've been grooming him to be friends with us, and he won't
Yeah.
do it.
It turns out he's tough to groom.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, 23.
We'll get him.
Is he off? He's off the sauce right now?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been for a year, I think.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Good for him. That's too young to do that, but good for him.
Put on 15 pounds.
Yeah, 23 though. Like
That's
I
like
could
the
be 23
that's the
again.
best time.
He's
Yeah.
been sober for a year.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
He's gonna regret that so much.
yeah.
But I also don't know what his earlier life was like. Like we used to have Asa Kira as a co-host on the podcast, and she'd been sober since she was 17.
Oh my
but
god.
13 to 17 was just
Yeah.
fucking nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. It's like Jerry's been sober for 8 years. He's only 29 or something.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, when he wasn't.
He asked me, I think last time I was here, like something had gotten catered, and he picked up a creme brulee. And he was like, Feits, is there booze in creme brulee? And
yeah.
I was like, I don't think so, but if you're asking me, ask someone else.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't want that fucking responsibility.
No, that would be a disaster. Yeah, like Mincy drinking
That's right.
the hard alcohol or the seltzer.
That could have been really bad.
Yeah, got buzzed. All right, NASCAR, by the way. Homestead, Miami offers a one-of-a-kind racing experience. The racetrack is located in between the vibrancy of South Beach and the calm of the Keys. Drivers will be leaving it all out on the track October 26th and 27th as they compete to make it into the championship for a chance to win the NASCAR Cup Series Championship in Phoenix. Witness the best drivers in motorsport battle it out on the 1.5-mile oval track featuring 18 to 20-degree variable banking designed to deliver high-speed action, unpredictable finishes. Purchase your tickets today for 2 back-to-back days of thrilling NASCAR action in the Florida Sunshine at Homestead Miami Speedway. It's very funny now because Sass just left.
Where's Sass?
He just
Oh, that is funny.
When
This
Sass,
is hilarious. He
Brandon, when
literally
Sass
just
gets
left.
here, you gotta go.
Was he?
He was
He
here,
was like,
yeah.
Brandon's avoiding me, and then you came and he left.
Where's Kyle Bauer?
He's
Out of town.
California.
California.
I'll be goddamn.
Forgot to tell us.
Good to see you.
That's-
High fights.
Hey, Brandon, your hair looks nice.
Thank you. I
Eh,
took a loss today.
yeah, it
I
doesn't
heard
look
about
good.
it,
Yeah.
and then when we first saw you in the studio, it didn't look so hot, but it looks much better now.
yeah, I had to stop in the bathroom.
Ah,
I'm doing what I can. I will fix it, and I apologize to all my Brandon Walker hair fans out there. Today was
I'm
a
one
tough
of
day.
I'm one of them.
I
It's a
apologize.
great head of hair.
Especially like you have a young man's top of head.
I do.
Yeah.
I really do. I have the top of a head of like a 34-year-old German.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My God, you do. My God, you do.
Yeah.
Kind of got swept up in some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't really his fault, but he is just going to keep going with it.
Yeah. Listen. Yeah.
Maybe he didn't agree with everybody.
What were you talking to Mincy about?
I can't. No.
What?
No. He was just telling me about his life. That's all.
Oh.
Looked
Yeah.
like a good convo.
For one of us, it was, yeah. For half
You
the
were kind of
room,
hostage because you were eating lunch.
I was eating. He knew exactly when. He knows when to get me.
Mm-hmm.
He sees a plate in front of me. He's gonna stop and he's.
There's
gonna
also
talk.
one door in that room, and he stands right in front of it.
Correct.
So you-
Yeah. It was classic Mincy.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Did you get a moment to tell him anything about yourself, or what?
No, we actually didn't go over anything Brandon Walker related. It was all in the Mincy life. It's been an exciting couple of weeks, as you guys can only imagine.
Are you talking yourself into now that Ole Miss is a little more vulnerable and Mississippi State's shown a little fight in some of these games?
Uh-huh.
Are you talking yourself into having a puncher's chance in the Egg Bowl this
I'm
year?
100% talking myself into it. It's a dumb bitch mentality, but I am getting more excited by the week. And, the big fear was they're going to be good enough to win a national title. Even if they went out, like, they're not good enough to win a national title. So, like, my ultimate fears cannot be realized this year, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm good. And I know we're building. We're showing a lot of heart. We're coming along.
Was there is anything going on in his personal life?
Did y'all? I promised him the mics weren't on.
We didn't
the
listen.
mics
No.
were on.
Okay.
All right, so then we don't have to repeat it.
Yeah,
I
it was.
texted you at Big Cat.
It is in his personal life, so I won't be sharing it.
Got it. Well, that's good that you're up to date on Mincy.
Mm-hmm. I know everything about Mincy. Always do.
You missed. We had a Will. He's in deep again with Nebraska, or he thinks they're going to beat Ohio State.
God damn it, Will.
I didn't say that.
You said a big part of you doesn't, but a small part of you.
Yeah. There's of course.
It needs
how
to be
small is the part?
0%.
No, it doesn't. It never will be.
Indiana.
It was 28-14.
Look, we got beat,
on
man. We
tape.
got our ass beat.
Yeah. Okay.
But on tape,
On tape, what was the score? Yeah.
it was
On tape, they only doubled them up.
28-14, yeah.
You said that?
No, they're just saying based on the vibe you were catching from the
No. You said that.
28.
You said this. The tape does not.
The tape showed you 28.
Yeah,
The score does not reflect
yeah,
the tape.
Yeah. The
So he
score
said,
does not
what
reflect-
what score would reflect the tape? And you said 28-14.
Okay. So the 56-7 game was actually it was a
There he
28-14
is.
tape.
Yeah.
We good?
Oh, so you see that score, you're like, damn, Nebraska got their ass beat.
Yeah.
Indiana did whatever they wanted to do to them. Nebraska couldn't stop them.
That feels like what happened.
Nebraska couldn't get anything going, which is false.
though. Okay. I've been there.
Sass, Brandon,
Brandon, how's
Sass.
it going? Yeah, you get it.
You guys haven't seen each
Doesn't
other
like
in a
touching.
while.
No, we haven't. He told me he was going to be there last night. Wasn't there.
I did not tell you I was going
Told
to
me
be
he
there
was
last
going to
night.
be at
You
my.
agreed to a handful of people that you were going to do
I
Brandon
agreed
Mack.
to one person yesterday to Owen. I texted Owen and said, "Hey, I'm not going to be able to make it," and he said, "Okay, that's fine."
He told me he was going to be at my Zanies shows. Wasn't there.
Ooh.
That's not.
That was weird because there was 8 of them.
Whoa!
He had
make
a
one of the
lot
8?
He had a lot of chances to go. Tuesday through Saturday.
Holy shit!
This week?
No, this was last year.
I never told you I was
You
going to.
said I'm going to come, and I said please do, and you said I'll be there. And then
Are you
every show I would look out in the crowd.
There was a seat empty.
I was a seat
You
empty
reserved-
in
yeah.
the front row.
Are you still mad at me because I didn't text you back Saturday?
I'm not mad.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm not
texted.
happy. I'm not thrilled.
he texted me Saturday. Okay, he texted me Saturday during the Miami football game, right? And you were talking
Yeah.
about Cam Ward. I think you have a Cam Ward future.
No,
Oh, you just like Cam Ward.
just love the game. Yeah.
Okay.
Not everything has
He's
to
a
be
college
betting.
ball guy.
He texted and said, if you ask me, Cam Ward's sneaky for Heisman. I was like, I didn't answer him because I was on a plane coming back from Indiana.
Okay.
And when we landed, I forgot to answer
Wait,
him
we
because I
had
to try.
service though.
Huh?
We had service.
We
on
did
the-
not, and you
yeah,
know
we did. I was looking at
You
scores,
slept the whole time.
but I knew I had. I went to sleep knowing I had service.
That's the only way you can fall asleep.
I apologize.
Oh, it's all good.
And I apologize to, it's obviously not all good.
Look, I'm not thinking about it too much. Just once a day for an hour or so.
Did you Did you catch any fish this week?
No, everyone keeps on asking me if I caught fish this week.
You went hiking, didn't you?
Subject.
Thought you went on a hiking fishing trip.
Sass, you showed us your bait. We're allowed to ask you if you caught a fish.
No, I didn't catch any fish this week, but I didn't have my proper gear. I didn't have my proper setup.
All right,
I was playing, and I was like new water, you know. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Probably not. You fish the same water constantly.
I do.
It's
Yeah,
not a guy that's looking to branch out.
I have a consistent fishery that delivers every single time.
Do you stock it?
It is stocked. I don't stock it. It gets stocked. There's bass and northern pike. You ever caught a northern pike? Of course you haven't.
No, but I've caught pike. You should throw some muskie in there.
There's muskie in the other lakes around my town, but not in that one.
And you've never tried to catch muskie?
I've never caught a muskie.
Your boat would sink if you caught a muskie.
No, my boat, we
yeah.
had 10 yak members.
Yeah, but we didn't. But did we have a muskie?
It's zero muskie.
Exactly.
Can't handle
Zero
muskie.
Your boat would not handle a muskie.
My boat has already handled like 1,000 pounds, more than 1,000 pounds, almost 2,000 pounds.
But how many muskie?
Zero.
Zero muskie.
Okay,
I've
so
never
we don't
taken
know.
the boat to a muskie lake.
You got to bring it to a muskie lake. That would be sick.
Maybe
Until it
next year I'll go
sinks.
muskie fishing.
Why not this year? You think the season's over?
To me, it is. I took my boat out.
That's crazy.
The boat's out of the water.
This is prime time.
No, it's not. You didn't catch any fish this week.
Oh, they were there. They were eating.
What the hell is it prime time if you didn't catch any of them?
Because I'm going to go on Saturday. I'll catch 10 fish easily.
Where are you going Saturday?
That's a prediction.
Jersey.
Is that a guarantee?
It's a guarantee. It's a promise. If I go. I'm not sure. Well, I don't have any shows or anything, but Black Ops 6 comes out tomorrow. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you? What do you rent a zip car
Yeah.
to go out there? How
It
are
is
zip cars?
so expensive.
Are they?
Yeah.
How much?
It'll be like 150 to 200 for a day.
That is expensive for one day.
Yeah.
It's not like
Not even like an
car.
overnight. Like
What's a zip car?
day of.
It's like the cars that it's kind of like a city bike, but for
Yeah.
cars.
It sucks.
And they're not nice cars, are they?
They're fine. I mean, it's like a Toyota Corolla.
Oh, okay.
As long as it's got steering assist and cruise control, I'm fine. I had to use my sister because my sister goes to school in Burlington, and I borrowed her car this week, and she's got a Subaru, and I was using the steering assist and the cruise control, and I was buying a fishing license while driving. I kind of get in the mindset that like I'm just in like a fucking Tesla, like an automatic.
Yeah, but you're not.
You're not. Dude, all of a sudden it started making a beeping noise, and I looked up, and we're like going into the woods, like just barreling into the woods.
It's good to have Sass and Brandon back together.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
I missed you two. You guys are my favorite duo.
And I'm glad we got over the text messaging kerfuffle of Saturday.
Well, I don't know if we got over it.
yeah.
Well, you
We'll see
said
how you behave this Saturday.
you said that you were no longer mad about it. You just said that.
No, I said I'm not. I'm no longer like because when it originally happened, I was like throwing shit around the room,
Right.
punching holes in the wall.
As soon as I
I'm no
got back
longer
to my
there.
phone, I apologized to you.
I don't know about that. You apologized once I confronted you in the Yak group chat.
Yeah, once you put it on blast,
Yeah.
which was kind of a questionable move on your part in the first place.
I don't think that was
You
questionable. I
think
think
the
that was,
other 13 gentlemen in there cared about that?
Yeah, I think they did.
Big Cat, did you care about that?
I cared very much.
Very
I did just see Stephen Che raise his hand. So
Yeah,
Jay definitely
Some
cared.
spicy Saturday stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Steven, has Ben Nana hit you up after yesterday?
Huh.
No, we're not. We were never pals. Like he's younger than me. I just knew of him.
Got it.
Pals.
Banana.
Banana.
what was the best name in your high school, Sass?
No, I don't have any.
Yeah, you can't compete with Ben
Yeah,
Nana.
no, if you're looking for something like banana, I don't.
Say he doesn't have a banana.
Raspberry. Raz with 2 Z's.
Yeah, they were sick.
Banana. What a legend.
Why, did you have a cool high school classmate name?
Not in high school, no. But
You
I
can't compete with Ben Nana.
no.
It's over.
I had a Gibby Quick growing up.
That's cool.
Gibby
He
Quick.
was a great hockey player.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Oh, last name
Quick?
That's awesome.
Yeah, Gibby
Yeah.
Quick.
That looks like a name you see, and you're like, that guy got a custom jersey.
Yeah.
I've talked about this kid before. There's a pitcher who we used to play against who was really good too. Through gas, Blake Youngblood.
Yeah, that's a pitcher.
That is a pitcher.
Could also be a hockey goalie, I think.
Or it could be a hockey forward.
Yeah, it could be a
Yeah.
forward.
Right? Isn't that what was he a forward?
Oh, the movie?
Yeah, Youngblood?
Yeah,
I think he was
probably.
a forward.
You never seen that movie?
I've seen that movie. I just said it was a movie before he even told me it was a movie.
Keanu, Swayze.
Keanu, I
Great
think
movie.
Swayze was in it.
You
Yeah.
ever see Mystery Alaska?
Mystery Alaska with Russell Crowe.
Yep.
I was the one that asked that over here.
Mystery Alaska.
Russell Crowe, yeah.
I'm not familiar with any of those movies.
Same.
Hockey movies, not many people are.
No, I've seen the good ones.
Mighty Ducks.
Seen
D2 the
Miracle,
Mighty
Mighty
Ducks.
Ducks,
Yeah, Mighty
Sandlot.
Slapshot.
And
Yeah, all right. There are a
Miracle.
lot. There are a weird amount of hockey movies for how few people play the sport.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I always assumed that hockey was like massive, and then like Game 7 Oilers Panthers got like 2 million views.
Yeah.
I was like, I assumed that was like the most viewed sporting event of all time.
But it also
I
is like
thought-
doing way better than it's ever done.
yeah,
Like that, like it's on the up.
yeah. You also can tell when you see the contracts that those guys get,
So funny.
and they're like, Swayman just fleeced the Bruins, $8 million guaranteed. You're like, what?
Over 10 years. Yeah. The longest contract.
Yeah, Swayman's making $500K a year.
Yeah, no, they got screwed by the lockout. Remember when it was when hockey was on the O Network or whatever?
It was
Outdoors?
Versus. It was started Outdoor Network, then went to Versus, then NBC, then now ESPN. I think.
Just after the NHL lockout, what, 06?
Yeah.
It was just basically they're like, we're gonna put it on the shittiest channels for the
Yeah.
longest time.
Was it OLN? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
Outdoor Life Network. Yeah.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I think that was. I think that was like it still was like that in 2011 when the Bruins won the cup. You go back and you're like, what the fuck is that score bug?
OLN.
It
Yeah.
was like the Verizon's got this big red V.
Yeah.
Like, dude, no one cares about this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for having me, guys.
Yes.
You wait. So to clear up something up, I thought you were saying like when growing up in Massachusetts, you thought everyone loved hockey, and then you left Mass and learned it didn't. You learned last year.
I just didn't know. I didn't know.
Oilers Panthers.
Oilers Panthers.
Yeah,
last
I didn't know
year.
how little people watch, because I think I didn't pay attention to the viewership of any sports until probably when they were announcing how many views like the
WNBA.
no, the women, like when Caitlin Clark and
Yeah,
LSU,
yeah.
when they were announcing all that shit, and it was like tens of millions of people, and then I was paying attention to like NFL games, like a good NFL game gets like 30 million.
That's
And with the Taylor
it's
Swift
basically
stuff, they were
NFL everyone
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
It's not even
Yeah.
like they're not even when they do they'll list like the top 100
Yeah,
Yeah.
viewed games of the year. It's just all NFL and college football, and then it'll be like Duke UNC the one time they played in the Final Four.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was just under the because I
Oscars.
was
Yeah.
It's like 95 football games.
Yeah.
five
But
others.
Chargers Cardinals only got 1.2 this week.
Yeah, because
yeah, because it was on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, that was bad.
Well, it's just annoying because it's like you buy the Sunday ticket, and then they may as well. They say advertise a Sunday ticket with being like, you'll get every game. They should
No.
advertise it with like you'll get a good amount of the
You'll get every game except Thursdays,
yeah,
Black Friday,
any
Christmas.
holiday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They got greedy.
yeah.
That was the big thing last year when they did the Chiefs Dolphins playoff game was on Peacock.
Peacock, yeah.
Everyone was pissed.
Yeah, I already had Peacock, but everyone was
Oh, there
hitting me
you
up
go.
going, what's your Peacock info?"
Did you give it?
Oh yeah,
How's your apartment these days? Are you still in the same one?
yeah, it's great.
Love that.
Yeah.
No mice.
No mice yet. I don't know what's going on there right now. I
Oh,
haven't been home since Sunday.
so you think there's mice?
I'm assuming they're having a fucking feast, right? Every time I'm not home, I assume there's like cockroaches riding on the back of a mouse. Like, yeah.
Do you have like food lying around?
No, I keep it very clean.
Okay.
I don't keep any food. Like if I have trash, I bring it outside.
When you lived with Dukes and Ebo and Owen,
Yeah.
that was one of the most disgusting environments I've ever.
Well, which
been
one?
in.
Because the Hell's Kitchen apartment we had was disgusting, but there was never we didn't have mice. The only thing we ever had was fruit flies.
But no, I remember like there was like chewed gum in like a drawer, and there was like the bathroom was abysmal.
Yeah, it was probably Hell's Kitchen. But the apartment we lived in West Village before the one I live in now was we had a full on just infestation
Right.
of mice. Yeah, like you'd be like hanging out. You know how people say like if you see a mouse in your apartment during the day, it means you have an infestation, because like they wouldn't be out during the day.
Yeah.
We would have like it would be like noon and we'd have like 15 people in our apartment and mice would just be running through your feet. Like like there was nowhere else for them to go, so they'd just be like running around. And we had an exterminator come like 10 times. They wouldn't do anything.
That's bad.
Yeah, it was brutal. So now I have like I'm just always thinking about mice. I counted my apartment. There's over 20 mouse traps in my apartment right now.
In your apartment right now,
Yes.
You've never seen a
I've
mouse.
never seen a mouse.
I was on the road for a week one time. And
You
I
can't
came-
catch
Just
any
stay
animal.
ready.
Yeah. Well, I came home one time and there was a dead mouse on the floor in my living room.
What?
Yeah.
Did
just
it die of like
dead.
old age?
Yeah, I guess. Like
Natural causes.
Yeah.
It just died.
And I looked it up and it was like that means that you have an infestation because That means that it died of old age.
That's not good.
Yeah, and then I had an exterminator come and he did a great job. He filled up all these holes. He showed me holes like in a closet. He showed me a hole.
He did a great.
Ew.
He did a great job. I remember he like gives you the whole walkthrough when he's done, like showing what he did. And he's like, this is right here is the main source. And he like takes a video and he has like this fucking long ruler and he like sticks it all the way down. It goes all the way down. He's like, this is where they're coming from. And I was like, I was like, oh yeah, you think? And he goes, I know. And I was like, yeah, this guy means business.
Those guys are always the best.
Yeah. I'm like, this is the guy that you want in your apartment.
Yeah. They're just business.
Yeah. But since that, I haven't had any, but I'm still always like making sure. Because right now is the season where you do get them. Because it's getting cold, so they start going inside.
Start going in.
Yeah.
Start cooking up spaghetti.
Yeah. And I got a trap under my bed every night, turn the lights off, take my flashlight out on my phone, I lean over the bed to see if there's a mouse in it, and then I can sleep peacefully. There isn't. I have 5 mouse traps in my room. And my room's half the size of that room.
That's a pretty big room.
Yeah, a quarter of the size of that room. But what can you do?
That's just living in the big city.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have the biggest rat problem in all of America.
They're in the alleyways.
They stay in the alleys.
I saw that Chicago's the rattiest city.
Yeah.
But they stay in the alleys.
I've never seen a rat.
That's where the trash is.
I used to see rats in New York all the time.
I always say that about New York. Whatever I do, rats avoid me. I've seen like 3 rats.
What?
I saw them in the subway a lot.
You don't remember the fucking rats by our first office in New York? That little spot? Did you ever walk late? There was a spot. We'd call it the rat. I think we called it the Rat Club because it was if you were walking down Broadway late at night, we would like finish PMT and I'd walk to the subway and there was a spot where it was like a grate and then they would run to like a dumpster and there was probably you could literally see like 25 rats at one time.
I think I
saw back and forth.
I think I saw YP tweet a video of that once, but I've never really seen something like that.
It was wild to see.
I believe it exists. I just whatever I do, they're not around.
We had that on my current street that I live on, and I live like right on the first floor, but it's like one of those apartments that when you walk in it goes down, and then you go up. So I'm like half a floor up. So I'm like pretty much like I'm very close to the street, and I would be able to hear rats outside my apartment all night, and then they had some dude come and we haven't had a rat on
They
the
nuked
street.
it?
Yeah,
that's what they do in the alleys in Chicago. They just you'll see a sign, it'd be like
the
we're
most
nuking
metal
it.
poster ever.
Yeah.
They don't let your dog over here.
Destroyed it.
Yeah, Agent Orange.
The apartment me and Lou had in Boston had a rat infestation, like bad. And we got like the glue traps.
Yeah.
And so one night I came home, it was after work, but it was winter, so it was pitch black, and we hadn't paid the power bill, so the power was out. And we lived in the basement. So like I cracked the door to the apartment, and it was just pitch black. Like no light switches were working, and it was just the screams of like 5 rats caught on a fucking glue trap.
Man.
And it was winter, so I had to get a shovel, and I threw them out the back, but they were all just stuck to the glue trap still. And you could just see their tails wailing. It was literally the screams haunt me. It's like the Blake Griffin tweet, like
when he hit the squirrel.
I hit the squirrel.
Yeah.
Like all I think about, the screams just rattle around my head.
Dude, because like a mouse, catching a mouse is like it's whatever. Yeah. Rats, their screams are like a noise that you would think a human would.
Yeah. I thought it was a baby. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's so loud.
They were like gnawing their own legs off to try and get off.
I have no sympathy for rats.
No, and they're very smart too.
Yeah.
I remember I had a rat problem in my apartment like 10 years ago, and the guy came and he was like, yeah, all right, I'm gonna put out some traps, but don't change anything in your kitchen. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, if you move a box, they'll know.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
I also don't like. They're so big.
Yeah.
Like I remember walking one time and I like there was like a pile of trash bags and I walked by it in the city and one of them ran. They all ran, like 20 of them ran, and one of them ran over my foot. Dude, it literally felt like there was like a cinder block on my foot. It ran over my foot mid-stride, so I kind of like lifted it up. I was shocked by the weight of the rat.
You were sore, like you did leg.
Yeah. It was insane.
Ankle weights.
Was that the story you just told about your old apartment? I think I saw you on PMT say once that you recently you went to your son's friend's birthday party there.
Yeah.
Is that the same apartment?
No, it was a different one.
That's
that was
wild
weird.
thing.
That was weird. I went to my son had a birthday party at an like his classmate, and the apartment was my apartment that I lived in with like 4 of my friends.
That's crazy.
And they had redone some stuff, but I was just like I was sitting in a playroom in the basement that was my bedroom that I remember like.
That's so strange.
Yeah, it was mind blowing.
That's
very
really
bizarre.
weird.
Yeah, and it also felt weird saying that to the people because that was like their house, a family, and I was like, yeah, I lived here with like 4 of my buddies, and we like wrecked this place.
Yeah, I used to fuck this bitch up.
But they had made it nicer, but still, very bizarre.
Yeah, they're probably like, that's why we had to put $300,000.
No,
house.
the floors were all different, everything. And like I remember, it was the place that I lived with. One of my roommates got so drunk he I don't know why he was going to take a bath, and he just flooded the whole apartment because he left it on and fell asleep.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Brandon,
Very funny.
You're a bath guy?
I am a bath guy. Thank you, Nick.
Wait, what?
I'm a bath guy.
Did I
Really?
know
How
that
often?
about
No,
you?
if I don't
Are
know.
you a bubble bath guy or a bath?
I'm a bath
You
guy.
have to go
How
bubble.
Hey,
often?
you know,
That's why I asked.
Yeah, you got to be bubble bath.
You got
don't want to be float.
So you're just staring down at your pecker floating around?
Why?
You've brought this up on
You've
the
said this before.
He said it on Mostly Sports. He takes upwards, sometimes 5 baths a week.
What?
That's a
What?
Brandon.
Wow.
When do you bath?
I bath at the end of days. I shower to begin the day. I bath at the end of days. I get home. I have my food. I take my shoes, my socks, and my pants off. I lounge around for a second, and then I decide, I want to go relax. I go sit in my big-ass bathtub for about 30 minutes. I put my reading glasses on, and I read part of a book in the bathtub.
Oh, my God.
Do you light a candle?
I have sometimes lit candles.
But you don't go bubble.
But your little tiny dick is just sitting
No.
You have to go bubble.
Also, how big is your tub?
My wife comes around and pours Epsom salts in there sometimes, so my joints can be happy. I don't do bubbles.
Because
I have a 3 or 4 person bathtub.
Underwater
It's a big
dick is
tub.
the worst a dick can look.
Yeah. Are there jets?
There are jets. I don't
Okay.
Turn them
jets.
on?
I don't use.
You just sit in
You
your own
stagnant
filth.
floating dick.
I'm not dirty really when I get in there. Like I said, I start the day with a shower. I end the day with a nice, relaxing, soaking bath. I have a lean. My tub has one edge that is straight up and one that leans like this. So I lean. I do this and I just sit there.
Do you pee?
I have peed before.
In the bathtub? Brandon!
Or in
Crazy.
the bathtub, but not.
Hold on.
I don't.
Hold on.
I don't
What-
frequently
what do you
pee
mean?
in the bathtub?
Have you jerked off?
I've never jerked off in.
You really can't. It's not really even an option.
Yeah,
But I mean,
it's
I didn't know
loud.
you
I mean, it's squishy. Just you don't want to make that noise. It's a lot.
Have you ever tried to jerk off in like a hot shower? It's not possible.
No. Well,
You
now
can't. You
Steven?
can't. It doesn't-
Disagree.
it doesn't-
Jerks off in the shower every
No, it
day?
doesn't. It just doesn't. You can't get there.
What do you mean?
Huh?
I think a lot of people
It takes
do
like
jerk off in the
45
shower.
minutes.
I don't jerk off in the shower.
Yeah, I don't think this is just a me thing.
Well, so you can't get hard in warm climates.
No, I can get hard. I can't bust my load.
I think
all right,
shower is
all
optimal jerk off.
No, I'm not. I hate a shower.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, I'm not a big shower guy.
Why do something standing when you can do it
Steven,
laying?
stand up for yourself.
It probably last resort is shower. Honestly, I mean,
Last
bath
resort.
would be
Last
last
I'm
resort.
desperate. I got to get this nut off. I'm down to, it's my last resort.
I'd rather.
I got no other
I
option.
want to jerk off, but I'm also covered in grime.
I didn't want it to be this way, but
Yeah, I'd rather lay in a bed, no gear, just
No gear.
What's God intended?
Well, you're certainly
just
not.
raw dog. You know what I mean? Just you and your
Naked
hand.
in the bed?
Just you and your
As
hand.
opposed to what? One of those
What?
silicone
People use
asses?
lotion.
Will with a big silicone ass.
Yeah.
Pull it out from under the bed.
No full torso.
You get naked?
Bust into.
Yeah. I'll be naked.
You're fully naked, just no gear.
Yeah, no gear.
But you have to use
Laying
some
in bed.
enhancements. Like you're not doing an imagination jerk.
Are you your phone?
Oh yeah. I'll go phone.
Yeah.
I'll go phone.
Okay.
I just meant like no lotion, none of that.
Nah,
Yeah.
dry guy.
All natural.
Dry guy.
Yeah. Lotion just gets messy.
Messy as hell.
It's an extra step that you
It's
don't
like
deal with.
I'll do lotion maybe when I'm like in a hotel
Yeah.
because then it's just like I'll basically have sex with myself.
And you the entire midi bottle.
I'll wine and dine myself. Put on the robe.
Or a little
get
glass
the
of
fucking
red.
lotion.
Yeah.
It's like right when
Yeah.
you walk in the hotel room and the door shuts, you're like,
Yeah.
it's gonna get nasty.
It's like
Me and myself, we're gonna get nasty.
that extra lock on the door. It's like Pavlovian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear that, I just get hard. I'm like,
Watch
the sound of
video.
that will get me on the
Yeah.
precipice of coming.
Dude, my first thing I do when I go to a hotel is I take it's muscle memory. I walk in, close the door. I'm not even like ready to jerk off, but I'll grab the tissues. And I'll like sometimes if it has that metal box, you just take the metal box off.
Oh
And
god.
you just have the box of tissues.
I go and just get the rag. Just go and get the rag.
You get the rag?
That's just disrespect.
That's
No,
fucked up.
I get the
That's
rag.
respect.
There's
Why-
tissues by the bed.
Yeah, or paper.
I
or toilet
never
paper.
use tissues ever.
Never.
What?
I never
Ever.
use this
Not
shit.
at home. Not
Rag.
Oh, but
towel.
you guys were tummy guys.
What do you?
Yeah,
Tummy nutters.
I'm a tummy nutter for sure.
Oh no, in the rag.
Oh, okay.
You just not into a rag?
Yeah.
So you like
That's
drape
too much
over.
effort.
So much effort and so unenjoyable.
Not
Yeah, like I want to enjoy this
have a great
nanosecond I have.
I don't like that my bath time led to this nut.
And I don't do a whole lot in my room, so when I'm done sleeping, the rag will just be.
Oh,
outside.
Brandon,
Oh.
that's a nice
That is a
tub.
nice
Can we,
I have a
can-
big tub.
Quigs, can you make them naked?
No, you can't. Look, that's a 2-person tub.
That's
Ooh.
Oh, I did ask if he
Get the whole
jerked
family.
off.
Yeah.
You're so dense. Like, how much do you have to fill up the tub for the displacement to like?
It's like a splash of
It's
water.
one splash that he gets in, and it's like he's like floating. It's up to his neck.
It's one bottle of water.
5 times a week.
Every
He
weekday.
gets out, and it's just gone.
I have a routine. I get home and that's how I wind down for my weekday. You guys have routines?
No, I'm not. I wasn't trying to make fun of you whatsoever.
I was.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew he would be.
I'm not a clean myself at night guy though.
No, neither am I.
I'm not either. It's not a clean. My utilitarian bath time is my shower in the morning. That's when I get myself ready for my day and everything. But
You're not a naked sleeper, are you?
God no.
Will is.
No.
I thought you were.
No. I'll be in my boxers.
Oh, okay.
I'm a 50-50. Sometimes I do. Sometimes.
I'm a however I end the night.
Yeah, I'm kind of more. Yeah, if I shower before bed, I'll probably sleep naked.
Yeah.
What do you mean, however you in the night?
Well, I mean, some nights I'll sleep in a t-shirt and boxers. Some nights just boxers. Some
You
nights,
sleep in a t-shirt?
Some
I
nights
do.
t-shirt and
Really?
a jogger.
Yeah.
Some nights t-shirts and shorts.
See,
I have a
to me, it's
convince-
either with boxers and shorts or.
Do you ever Winnie the Pooh?
I mean, maybe I do if I shower and I'm just naked.
I just have it
Shirt,
in
no
my
pants?
head that
Yeah.
if I ever had like an intruder, I would need a t-shirt on.
You don't have designated pajamas?
No, I don't have pajamas.
You have adult
no,
pajamas?
You don't have pajamas.
no,
You
you don't
shut
have
up.
pajamas.
Shut up.
You wear
Mark.
pajamas?
I wear the same thing to bed every night.
Like a
yeah.
matching
way.
Is
set.
it a matching set of pajamas?
It's a fucking shirt and shorts.
But
Oh.
okay, but it's not
like-
pajamas.
But it's like these are the clothes I'm sleeping in, so I don't take my entire day into bed with me.
But it's not a bought set of pajamas.
What are you saying?
But
Like,
you're not you're not walking around in a
picturing-
onesie like Christmas morning.
Right.
No, but I bought things to sleep in, which by definition would make them pajamas.
Well, it's just
No,
shorts,
no.
right?
Pajamas?
What are they? Basketball shorts?
They're Tommy John, like light shorts with
those
pockets
kind
in
of
them.
pajamas.
Yeah.
Do you go
And then a
underwear?
Tommy John shirt that's like really light.
Do you go commando in those, or do you go underwear
I
too?
go commando.
Yeah, commando makes sense.
And then you wash those or don't?
I wash those like every 3 or 4 days. Yeah.
Got it.
And you just wear the same fit every night for bed.
Yeah. Which
Is that what
is
you do?
like I'm trying to
Is that what you do, Mark?
understand what's.
That sounds weird.
That's what you fucking do?
I just take
No, no. I wear my fucking jeans and shoes and
Oh, okay.
just kind of whatever I got on. I just go into bed.
You ever sleep in jeans?
Yeah.
All the time.
Remember when I used to get shamed for having jeans
Crazy.
on my couch?
Yeah, I stay in. If I'm showering at night, I'll stay. But I stay in my clothes until I get time.
So do
Yeah.
I. I get
The
dressed, put
second
on
I
the
get
clothes
home,
that I
I
wear for the
change.
day.
I was.
If I like go home and I'm like I'm gonna take a nap, I stay in like my
Yeah,
pants.
Yeah, no, I
Like,
think that was an old Barstool thing where I like tweeted something out and it was like, dude, you're wearing jeans on the couch. I think it's just because we don't ever get dressed up. I get it if you have a job where you have to wear like a suit, you would take off your clothes right
So
now.
what is going to bed look like for you?
I just take my pants off, take my sweatshirt off, get in bed.
My combined amount of time in jeans in my house in my life might be less than 10 minutes.
Is
Really?
that crazy?
6
Are you
minutes.
like Mr. Rogers
I,
when you come
I
home?
put jeans on and I leave the house.
I'm the exact same way.
If I get home, it's time to relax.
That's
The jeans
crazy?
are coming off.
Why is that crazy?
It's crazy.
I take off my pants and I'll sleep in the boxers I wore.
Yeah.
I say this.
Yeah.
Ass boxers you've been wearing all
This
day?
will be in a pile
smegma?
at my bed.
Yeah. I take all. Yeah. I just.
Oh, I can smell it from here. Oh,
I do that because I don't want to have to waste a clean pair of boxers
Same.
on bed.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of boxers. I just
Titus
a lot,
can't go
too.
to bed with
No.
until his
no.
PJs are dry.
Yeah.
Gay boy.
I have recently like become aware of germs though, and it has infiltrated my brain.
You're 36,
I
man.
know, dude. Like
How did that happen?
I don't know.
infiltrated
I think someone earlier said like I don't want to take my day into bed with me, and then someone said something of the same effect like in the last 6 months. And it's stuck with me a lot. Like, particularly when I'm riding the subway and I'm sitting, I'm like, I'm gonna bring this into fucking even into my couch now. I'm aware I don't fix it, but I am conscious of it.
I'm just an iron sharpens iron guy. Germs just give me all of them. And also, once you have kids, then it's just forget it.
Germs help you prepare for the bigger things in life.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought that was the start of an ad read.
I thought it was too.
There are a few better sensations in slipping into clean clothes and clean sheets.
I wouldn't
at
know.
night.
That's why I start my day like that.
I wouldn't
It's
know. I
so
literally would never know.
Start your day.
That's
Like getting
fair.
into, I don't end
know
my
about-
night by getting into clean clothes.
And
Oh,
Titus,
it
do you
feels
go
great.
out? Do you like sneak out to the fridge with like your candlestick?
Hold on. Time out. They're
the
not.
ghost of Christmas past.
Hang
ever
on,
woke you up, Titus?
time out on the floor.
Time out.
Time out.
They're not clean 3 out of the 4 days.
Who's got the timeout?
Who's got the timeout?
I do.
Okay.
They're not clean
I have
3
two
out of
pairs. Yeah, I wear one. I wear the other.
You rotate pajamas.
Then I might wear.
4. Not
I go
clean.
back to back
Not
nights.
clean. That's not clean.
You're right.
I totally disagree with that.
What?
If you're just
I
sleeping in them,
totally
Didn't say
disagree
anything
with
that was an opinion.
do you shower before
that
bed?
them
Sometimes,
not
yeah.
being clean,
Sometimes.
Well, he wore them.
Sometimes.
dude.
You don't.
Get real.
Get a grip,
Come on,
bro.
Dan. Grow the fuck up.
I sweat in my sleep.
I sweat in my sleep too. They're still clean.
Sometimes I'll wake up and shock myself how much I sweat.
Yeah, it's gross.
It's only after like
I
a
run a marathon.
I don't sweat.
If I have a designated pair of pajamas, those are getting cleaned once a year.
That's gross.
Dude, they're not dirty.
like your towel.
You don't.
Like
you don't.
exactly like your
you
towel.
don't sleep hard enough.
Yeah.
That's really what it comes down to.
I sleep harder than you could imagine.
No, I don't think you
Shit.
do. When I sleep,
I slept so good last night. It was like I woke up being like,
What
I
time did you
can't
wake up?
In your little
believe how
Japanese
good
pod?
that was.
what,
Oh yeah.
what time do you wake up on a Saturday?
10.
That
wow.
sounds amazing.
That's seeing sleeping
You don't
hard.
have enough enemies, Sass.
That's incredible.
That is true.
Those of us that have been grinding for years, man.
But I also
It's a
go to
fucking
bed.
battle when we sleep.
You got to check your window for Woj.
It's a fucking battle. dude. You never
When
know.
I open,
I also go to bed on the weekends. I do shows until like 2 a.m.
yeah.
I'm pretty, dude. I'm like the weekends. I'll set my alarm earlier than I do on the weekdays.
What time do you wake up on a weekday?
Weekday, I'll set my alarm for 10 too. But I'll wake up late because I don't want to be up. The weekends, I'll set my alarm earlier because I'm like I want to enjoy the weekend.
You've slept through the yak a couple times when it was starting at 1.
Yeah, but that was when I was drinking a lot. Different times. I would never do that now.
Are you ever gonna get back on the sauce or no?
Dude, I don't know. I really have no interest.
Yeah,
Right now, I'm like, I'm totally fine not drinking.
that's pretty nice.
Yeah, but I will say you know what I really get it is when I'm watching a movie and they're like at a bar and they're drinking a beer and I'm like, oh, that looks so good. But like going out, I have no interest.
Yeah.
Did you ever have like control issues? You could go out and have 1 or 2.
No, not at all.
Oh.
That was the issue. That was the only issue. I could not do that at all.
I've gone out with you and I've seen you just like a reasonable level of buzz.
Yeah, and then you would go home and then I would stay out for 8 more hours.
Brandon, you never like look down and just see your dick like just kind of.
Yeah, all gross.
Yeah, you
oh,
know,
and those,
you
oh,
know,
and
you
think
know.
about,
Focus.
Just kind of
think
like.
about those long pubes.
Oh, that has to look
Just-
horrible.
oh,
What I would really be worried
really
about is the
wow.
ass. 'Cause
Brandon's
yeah,
never
if-
shaved.
Brandon has never shaved his pubes.
He's never manicured his pubes.
What?
That's weird.
That's not weird. I'm a grown man.
No,
okay.
But
Plucked
you've
one out.
never done it?
Ever.
I
He's
did
got
it.
Ever
original.
trimmed?
He's got original
No,
pubes.
hold on. I did it once in college.
So
Okay.
wait,
Your
the
pubes like a tree.
Oh,
Like, you can see like different colors of it.
It's
Yeah,
a,
yeah.
It's a lot.
different
yeah.
phase. Yeah.
You can tell how old I am by cutting him off.
Yeah.
Does your wife not say anything?
I asked her. She said, "You're a grown man. Do what you want."
Yeah, but she's headbutting a Brillo pad.
Not as often as you'd think.
saying you're a grown man, you can do what you want, is being like, I'm not gonna force you to do it, but do it.
Right.
But do you think you'd get more blowjobs if you were doing that?
I, you know,
If you build it, they will.
You're not
come.
even curious what it looks like.
Buddy, I'm 45. I don't even know if I want them anymore.
But you gotta be curious what does Brandon Walker look like, sleek and aerodynamic in a full body mirror?
Yeah.
Who cares?
What about your
Well,
ass?
you're not curious.
I'm 15 years past aerodynamic.
Also,
I'm
just
not,
so
I'm
you know,
not capturing
Brandon, I thought you've been
aerodynamic.
hitting
When
the
you
gym.
when you manicure, your dick looks enormous.
Well,
Yeah, well, for comparatively to your tiny dick.
I'm
thinking about myself.
When I'm in the bathtub, I'm not worried about my flaccid dick. I'm not worried about my pubic hairs. I'm just worried about the troubles of my day washing away.
Yeah, wait until
Chilling out.
tonight. Tonight, you're
I'm not
You're gonna take a peek
couple
tonight.
new thoughts.
Yeah,
tonight.
you're gonna look down tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all,
You gotta get one of those electric razors, dude. It just peels off.
I don't want to do
so
that. Sounds
satisfying.
awful.
Dude,
you don't
when
shave bare, do you?
on the electric razor, of course.
Oh, I leave Velcro.
Oh no! Oh, I thought you meant I don't shave. I thought you meant like you don't shave without shaving cream. Yeah, no, I shave. I leave some.
You
stuff.
leave a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to be
have
that.
little movie
You don't want.
stars.
You
You gotta
don't
let
want baby's bottom.
You gotta let her know you could.
well, then,
grow.
then you're just a porn star.
You don't want to be like you don't want to look like you have like a condition.
I have like such a hairy upper body, and then if it just disappears,
yeah.
Just Johnny Sins.
Because I got a hairy tummy,
Like
so
Charlie
if it just
Villanueva.
cuts off,
that looks so bad.
yeah, it looks like I got waxed.
I remember like probably one of the earlier times of me attempting to manscape in my life. It was before electric razors were at least prominent. So I started with just not whipped cream, shaving cream and a blade.
Oh no!
And that wasn't working. I was probably like, I don't know, I was really young. And then so I was like, well, I gotta trim it first, but we didn't have any trimming stuff in
Nail
the bathroom.
clippers.
So I was using fucking fingernail clippers.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Grabbing a bunch and going.
I remember I used to use the little scissors. That
Yeah,
was
I didn't
scary.
even know
from the
So
sewing
scary.
kit.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
the. Yeah, I don't even know where are those?
Oh,
scissors?
I would use my dad's beard trimmer.
Yeah, but it had like the 3
What a
rotating hands.
dick!
Dude, that was honestly
know.
one of the first
Does
times.
Bill know that? He will now.
Yeah,
There's
you will
no
now.
way. he
Yak
knows that.
listener.
Dude, one of the very first times when I was like, all right, Dan's a down to ride, was when we did the weight loss challenge.
Yeah.
And we did the weight loss challenge. Dan lived in Chicago at the time. I lived in Boston. He flew to Boston and was like, you said something of like, I want to shave my mustache to get like an extra couple ounces off. Can you bring me a beard trimmer? And I only had one at the time. I didn't have facial hair or anything like that. So I brought it. And like right before he went to shave his mustache, he goes, you trim your pubes with this, don't you? And I was like, yeah. And he went, all right. And anyway, I was like, that's a gangster right
yeah,
there.
I just needed to know. Just having the knowledge was enough. That was fun that way. I just didn't eat for a month.
I think I picked you up from the airport and you had a garbage bag on you.
I was like sickly. I remember it was in the middle of the winter and I'd put weight in a backpack and I'd just walk in the middle of the winter. And I was just like, I got to lose this weight.
Rucksack.
And then we
it?
went out to dinner and I got so sick because it was the first meal I'd eaten in like a month.
You lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, it was.
We both
bad.
did. You won,
Yeah.
but like I think we both had like 20.
Yeah, Gracie Tracy was doing the weigh.
Yeah.
Throwback.
20 pounds. That's crazy.
I just wasn't eating. I
Yeah.
was just having green tea every day.
I've done multiple weight loss
Yeah.
challenges at Barstool in my time here, and both times lost 20 pounds.
Your first week, you were roped into a weight gain challenge.
Me?
Yeah.
What was it?
The Whoop thing.
Oh yeah. That was. I mean, we didn't really have to take it serious. though.
You did. They almost kicked you off.
Well, we had to go to the gym, which sucked.
Oh, the gym where we had
Where it was the old
that was
office.
Brandon, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost killed me, yeah.
Why?
They made me run a mile.
He ran like a quarter of a mile and was like,
That's
They made me run a whole
actually
mile.
almost done.
A full
Nick
ass-
actually
I was
like
a pussy.
Nick came up to me after. He's like, I don't think we can air this.
It was
And I was
like,
like,
torture.
what?
You were like Burgundy.
Yeah, it was troubling, yeah.
And Steven got on there and ran it with jeans on, like a beast that he is.
Dude, the worst part about running when you don't run is that like for the first minute you're like, I forgot how you're like, damn, this is actually pretty easy.
Yeah.
And then like the second minute you're like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, then your shins start to
Going
throb.
to die.
Yeah.
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 You're like, I've never felt my heartbeat in the back of my head before.
I don't understand people who just casually just run. You do that, right, Titus? You
Yeah.
just run.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Do you still
It is.
get that feeling, or does
You
that
like
wear
it?
off?
Oh, here's Brandon.
Why do you keep stopping?
Brandon, you were ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
There's Steven in his mask.
Are you wearing wrist weights? What's on your wrist?
No, it's my face thing.
Oh, mask.
Yeah.
Why are you running?
He couldn't run.
But it's also like a treadmill is hard for me. I imagine it's really
treadmill's
hard for
big.
you.
No, yeah, you can't trust a treadmill if you're a bigger guy.
I'm not crazy about running. I don't run all the time. Like some people like hammer out like 10 miles
Yeah,
a day
those
or
people are
whatever.
weird.
I'm not one of those. I'm just if I'm doing cardio, I prefer to just get the burn off the calories as fast as possible. Do what I need to do as fast as possible. Get the heart rate up, and then just get it over with.
Get done with.
What's the
Yeah.
longest you run?
The longest I will like do casually,
Yeah.
like 5.
Whew. I don't know. I don't think I've done. I don't think
That would
Pretty
be
good.
I don't think I'll run 5
5.
miles for the rest of my life.
Paige
Or
did the
so far.
marathon without any sort
Yeah.
of training whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's
No, I wouldn't
absurd.
do that. That's nuts.
I remember watching like an old Casey Neistat video, and he was like, he goes on like marathons like every day, and he was like right around that 20-minute mark. It's where like the creative thoughts really start like
Yeah.
coming in, and I was like, I'll never, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I guess I'll just never get into the creative point of running.
I did 17 miles in a day once.
What?
17?
Yeah, like probably 10 years ago.
Why?
I-
Like
Dude,
you started and you ended after 17?
Honestly, it's like the worst day of my life. So my buddies were all running a relay race. It's called Ragnar Relay in Massachusetts, and it's you run from like basically Boston to P-Town,
Okay.
and like you switch off. It's a relay. You switch up people off. So you're running it in chunks. But I was like, they're running for my buddy's dad's charity, and I was like, I want to help, but I can't run. So I'll drive the van. And everyone was cool with that. They were like, that's great. The night before the race, one of the guys dropped out, and they were like, you need to run it. And so I was like, fine. I ran 17 miles, broke my foot. It just from
Just the hitting
just the constant
God.
hitting of it.
Jesus.
That's brutal.
Fuck that noise.
The most I ever ran was 7 miles, and that was when I was in really good shape. Because when I lived here, I was running a lot. This is a good city to run in.
Yeah.
But I was weird. I was going through I was going through my Goggins phase at that point.
Oh yeah.
So I would be running, and
Every
I'd be like
guy's
on
done
mile
that.
3. I'd be like talking out loud to myself, being like, "Who's gonna carry the boats?" I genuinely. I remember being
Like
at a
you were
stop.
bought in.
Yeah, like I was at a stoplight, and some dude like was like high-fiving me, being like, "You got this." I'm on like mile 2.
Dude, when my freshman year of college, I played baseball, and the coach made like the baseball team run this like 5K for school that day. I went to St. Michael's in Vermont, and I was so hungover. Like you can hear the liquid in your stomach splashing around.
sloshing around.
Oh.
And St. Michael's was a Catholic college, and like an 80-year-old priest went running by me.
Oh,
And he just goes, "Smell last night on you still, son." And I was like, all right, dude, I don't fucking need that right now.
it's like that scene in Superbad where the kid with no legs passes Jonah Hill. On
Yeah.
the track.
Goggins phase. Will's still in it.
I'll never get out of it.
Dude, it's really Goggins is so good that it's easy to fall in. Like it's easy to get into the trap of Goggins because he's just such
Yeah.
a badass.
When you're just trying to stay in routine and work
Yeah.
out, like you almost need somebody cussing you out.
Yeah.
Just throwing motiversity.
I still remember my
Listen.
first Goggins video. It was the one where he's running, and it's like I remember Rogan posted it on his Instagram, and it's him and he's running, and it's like he's like it's 110 degrees here in Los Angeles, and he's like I got people passing by me, and they're going, "Why the fuck are you out here?" And he goes, "'Cause you're not." and then he goes, "Look. In this world, we need doctors, we need teachers,
Yeah.
we need lawyers. We also need bad motherfuckers."
He says, fucking savages.
How old were you?
That got
Like,
Brandon.
And you watched that, and you're like, I want to be that.
I was probably 18.
And you saw that, and you're like, that's going to be my life.
I was already working out at that time, but that was the moment where I was like, time to take it to the next gear. Time to find my anger.
How real? Because I kind of only saw it from afar. Like it was early days at Barstool when you were like, I'm gonna get jacked. Was that Goggins phase?
That was towards the tail end of the Goggins phase, but I was still working out hard, but I wasn't as into. Goggins has only worked for me like running, not lifting weights. Because lifting weights I can do and just get through it. Running, I needed like the external motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got into like The Rock. The Rock's got a great like motivational compilation video on YouTube. So good.
So there's a lot out there.
Yeah.
There's a lot out there to get.
I'm out in hot ass Florida, 110 degrees, where the alligators roam so free. and it's just, but it's 6 a.m. and I'm clanging and banging in the Iron Paradise. And I'm like, I got to get to the gym right now. I remember living in Chicago and it was like a blizzard outside, and I just put on my clothes and walked out to the gym. And I remember posting on Twitter being like, someone's got to do it.
I'm out here because you're not.
Yeah.
Goggins. Psycho.
He is a psycho.
The world needs psychos.
The world needs psychos.
Goggins, he's the pull-up
Teachers,
one, right?
doxers.
Yeah.
I mean, you said the broken foot thing. I think one of his big stories is he like shattered his foot during like a 100-mile run or some shit like that.
Yeah. Didn't take me quite as much.
That's just
but you feel his pain.
Yeah.
I remember he's got one video where he's talking about how he was like doing like a class. He was like speaking to a group of people at a gym in like Colorado or something, and he was asking the guys that like worked at the gym. He was like, "What do you guys do for your workouts?" And one of them was like, "He's like, I run this mountain every single day." And then Goggins was like, so I was like, "I'm gonna do that." And he's like, "First day I go out, I run, I don't see him. Second day I go out, I run, I don't see him. Third day, I'm on the trail. I'm running up. There's a gondola that goes above." And he goes, "I look over and I see that guy, eyes pressed against the glass, looking down at me, running up the mountain." And he goes, "And I saw that look when you take a motherfucker's soul." And he goes, "Practice what you preach." I don't work out at all anymore. I still watch the video. I still watch the videos, and I'm like, yeah, it's fucking awesome.
What would Goggins Sass think of you right now?
You'd probably think I was a bum. But I don't really like. I do need to get back in the gym. I'll do it eventually, but right now I'm just kind of coasting.
Yeah. Call of Duty 6 coming out.
Yeah, I'm not. Let's not be crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be skipping out on precious COD time. I am actually worried about what that game is gonna do to me.
It's just get into it for like I miss that, like getting a video game and just being like, next 3 weeks of my life is this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I love that your two hobbies are extreme opposites. Of locking yourself in a room and playing video games all day, and then being one with nature.
Oh yeah. My best day is if it's like a Saturday and I'll wake up early, go fishing, get back by like 3, play video games until like 7, and then go do shows the rest of the night. And I'm like, on paper, that was the best day of my entire life. Like on paper, I did everything that I like to do.
Why don't you combine the Goggins and the video games? Like he's just talking about that rather than...
I know. That's a good idea. I'm not good enough at video games to be getting that into it, though. I like to think I'm good.
Do you still got friends who game with you?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll play with Mook tomorrow.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I missed that.
I do too. Last time I like locked myself in a room and played was Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was like the college football game this summer. I was like,
I know.
I liked playing it, but I was like, I wish I could just drop everything in my life and play it for 3 weeks straight.
That's what made COVID so great.
Yeah. Yeah, that was all I did.
I remember we'd be up until like 3 or 4 in the morning.
It's true. He's right.
It was awesome. Yeah, I love that.
I agree with him.
We'd be up 3 or 4 in the morning, and we'd have a crew playing Risk. We'd be on like our 3rd game, just yelling at each other, fracturing our relationships.
Oh,
yeah.
Now you got back into video games, and you're like, I'm gonna play board games on.
Yeah. The problem was,
me and my boys just playing shoots and ladders.
Well, the problem was
like the tic-tac-toe expansion pack.
I wanted to get the boys going, and like it was like PUBG or let's pick up Call of Duty, but we had a couple guys that just can't play shooter games. Like they just can't.
I can't.
They're terrible. So they could only play like a board game.
That makes sense.
Or like Rocket League. We play Rocket League.
Rocket League's fun.
Yeah.
Maybe the perfect game.
Yeah.
Until the dude's just flying everywhere and you have no chance.
Yeah.
I like staying grounded. I like playing with those
yeah.
people.
You
want to do the high noon read?
Yeah. High noon. It's time to load up on the ice and break out the oversized lawn games because the High Noon End Zone Pack is here. It includes limited edition fan faves, pear and cranberry, along with black cherry and grapefruit. The High Noon End Zone Pack is a fall exclusive, which means it's here for a good time but not a long time. Visit highnoonspirits.com before your next tailgate to find a pack near you. highnoonspirits.com.
So Out of Order Sundays, New York, sold out.
Yeah, and then Boston on Tuesday.
Sold out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be in Minneapolis, next weekend.
That
Oh,
sounds
nice.
Yeah, I think me and Mook are touring the Vikings facility.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
You should go to
Steven
Big
did
Gay
that.
90s while you're there.
What is it?
Big Gay
Shout
90s.
out Blake.
Big Gay 90s.
It's a
Gotta
great.
get a Juicy Lucy.
Yeah, I probably won't. To be honest.
That's
Well, it's a gay. It's not a gay club. I went with Chief once.
Juicy Lucy's
Oh,
cheeseburger.
definitely not.
Yeah,
going.
that's
Yeah.
that's gay club. You and Chief.
Dude, it was me and Chief, and Chief walked out immediately because it was
straight.
it wasn't gay. It was kink, and everyone was in leather and
What is kink?
they were all in picture BDSM, and everyone was wearing
It
that.
wasn't gay,
So
guys.
it was
gay.
definitely gay.
That's
and
super gay.
they had this guy chained to one of those giant medieval X's, and then some chick was just whipping him in the dick, and then it was intense. Chief.
So it
turned-
wasn't gay. It was the gayest.
It was
Yeah.
the gay. It's called Big Gay 90s, or I think it's just called Gay 90s, and I called it Big Gay 90s.
That rock.
Playing into my nostalgia though.
I remember going to a strip club and it was some dude's birthday and they had him up on the stage and they were whipping him, and I was like, that doesn't seem like fun.
It's not a
That
good birthday
sucks.
celebration, no.
Like you and your boys going out and then you just get tied up and fucking whipped in front of 300 people, 300 horny dudes.
Yeah, just like
Hit him harder.
cheering it on.
That's like those bars where they you go and you order I'll just do a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And, slap you in the face.
Splash.
They splash water in your face and slap you.
Yeah.
You're standing between her thighs. Thanks.
I'll just do a club soda. Brutal.
Brutal shit, man.
Good shit.
They will.
Willie.
Welcome back.
Willie.
How's your museum?
It was good.
Does Trump know about your museum?
Does Trump?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, you should have
Almost
told
certainly
him.
does.
Can you FaceTime him?
No, I don't have his number.
Come on.
Did Taylor?
Sick. I don't know. I don't think Taylor does either.
Taylor does.
I don't know if he does.
Definitely.
I would know that because I would have asked him to FaceTime already.
Have you seen Will's museum, Sess?
I've heard.
Pretty nice.
I've heard about
You should
it.
check it out.
It's in
I
the
just saw it for the first time.
Yeah.
It's nice, yeah.
I didn't know, because I'd always go in the other bathroom, and I was like, where the
Yeah.
fuck is this museum? It's over there.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
I'm still amazed that you had Trump on your podcast.
Yeah.
Does that feel weird that you probably swayed someone's vote?
That'd be hilarious. People were waiting for the Bussin' with the Boys episode.
Yeah.
Trump to come out.
Definitely.
All right, here's where I'm going to make my
Yeah.
decision.
It's definitely some fresh 18-year-old.
Yeah,
Who he
Wally
decided,
Pipp and Luke Gehrig. This
Yeah.
story, I'm voting Trump.
Yeah. Dude, I was out on Trump until I saw that Bussin' episode. now I'm like all in.
I know it's for the boys.
Yeah. I didn't know he was a Nebraska fan like that.
Isn't he doing Joe Rogan this week?
I don't
Tomorrow,
know. They've
yeah,
said
Friday.
they announced they were he's doing they were Donald Trump's doing Rogan, and then they announced they were Kamala Harris is doing Rogan too, and they were posting it on those stand-up Instagram accounts where they just post Shane Gillis and Kill Tony clips, and then they posted it, and Trump did it, and they were finally, and then they posted Kamala, and they were bro, she's not gonna last 30 seconds in the lion's den. And I was it's gonna be just a normal interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do they think, that Kamala's going to go on Rogan's podcast and he's just going to be you're a fucking bitch? That's not
He's
going
gonna have to drop out.
Yeah,
Gotta force
yeah.
her out.
And if that happened, it would be erased.
Yeah.
Rogan wouldn't even be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
If the current vice president went on the podcast, she gets to decide anything that gets cut.
no.
Unless you're editing it.
I disagree.
Well, how much power did
disagree.
you
Absolutely.
With Rogan, maybe not. He might be the only one not.
I was going to say he's the only, because I think she might have declined. But if you're asking to go on Rogan,
Yeah.
he's going to have the say on
Yeah.
what happened.
Other
And
ones,
even
yes.
but even if you do it, and you're we agreed to your terms, she's the vice president of the United States. She
telling
could
you.
be it's not going out. There's no way that Rogan is going to be able
I'm
to
going to
be.
drone you.
Yeah.
Yeah, declare war.
Yeah. They'll be we'll make sure that it does not go out.
But even that
Talking
story right
deep
there
state,
would leak.
brother.
Yeah,
They'll be
story like that would
we'll
leak.
just delete Spotify. We'll remove Spotify as an option for America. They have so much more control.
No more Spotify.
Not Rogan, man.
Yeah.
He's got
Yeah,
her.
not the king.
Shit.
Not my guy Joe Rogan.
I don't like. What do people think that he's gonna say to Kamala?
I think if anybody was like,
He's gonna
you
run
want to
mental
hear the
circles around
conversations, it would be a Joe Rogan to have him with these two.
Yeah, I guess it's true. So she's not doing it.
Last I saw, I think they declined.
That feels dumb. Feels dumb for Kamala. Look, I don't have a dog in the fight. Don't get mad at me.
You just want to see a good ball game.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to see both teams out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like, why would you not do it?
Yeah.
Is Trump going to do Call Her Daddy?
That would be funny.
I'm surprised he's doing Rogan. Didn't Rogan say he's not voting for him?
Yeah, I think, but
I think Rogan at one point in time said he would not have him on.
yeah,
Like, I think that's true.
I think Rogan was a big RFK guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's wild.
Yeah.
RFK. That
Strong,
bear
too.
story was so good.
So unbelievable, dude. Everything he did that day was something I never even heard of.
Yeah.
He's like, we were falconing. What, dude?
We found a dead bear, and we were going like, oh, that's dinner for the next month.
He like I said it when it first happened. Like he should have to campaign for the rest of our lives, just because like stories like that come out.
Yeah.
Like that's the most
Keep
rock
coming
star
out.
shit
Yeah.
I've ever heard in my
He
life.
had me when he was shirtless on the bench press outside, and that's why America should be scared.
Yeah, that was I've told this, but did you see the guy who he went to like Harvard with, who like thought he had a bombshell and was like, RFK sold me coke in college. We're like, yeah, no, dude.
He sold coke?
Yeah, I think so. He thought it was like a big bombshell. It's like we already knew he rocked.
I assumed he.
We
did
knew he
sell
partied
it.
Yeah. RFK Jr. accused of being a cocaine dealer at Harvard University. His former classmate speaks out, and this guy thought he had like the bombshell. He's like, "This
Is that young RFK right there?
Yeah,
Whoa.
Rocket.
Look at us fights.
That's
guy
the
that
fucking
Look at
dweeb.
that fucking dweeb.
Probably like the last time he did coke.
Kennedy Coke has to be really good shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll get you.
yeah. That's straight from Colombia.
Yeah.
All right, someone's got to do the gauntlet today. We got the ghost gauntlet. So we'll crack open a ghost. Do you want to spin the wheel?
I'm already sipping a ghost.
Get after it.
All right,
That's
so
good.
go do
the
it.
gauntlet.
Oh no, I don't want to
Yeah.
do the gauntlet.
Don't worry, Sass. I got you. Give me a minute.
I can do it, but I don't want to.
Well, we'll spin the wheel.
Give him a minute to do what?
Will's gonna fire something up. Get him going.
Oh, he's going
Oh,
to
Hagens?
get you going.
He's texting Trump.
Hagens?
Imagine if you guys had Trump on the gauntlet.
That would be very fun.
That would be.
No
awesome.
cartilage in your knee. Keep talking.
Is this you? Is this a Will Compton hype video?
Right? I need you to keep talking about what you were just saying. That brings joy to my life right there. Why? Because I know there's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch. Refuse to study a few more hours. Refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak.
What the fuck?
Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. Now I fucking thrive in this shit. That's the
I don't like the music. The music's pissing me off.
Yeah, shit sucks.
You know what I will say? The reason that I think I stopped getting into those guys is because the only thing they talk about is the gym. Like they're always like, I wake up at 4 a.m. I lift so many weights and then I run. And it's like, yeah, but what about like your income? Like, are you making money? Like, what is your job? Like, they all talk about these like.
passes me in the car.
Yeah, shut up, Sal.
It's about 100 degrees out here.
Don't get us copyright strikes.
Oh yeah, that is yeah.
But it's like what like they like these like billionaire mindset dudes who are like, I hit the gym for 8 hours a day, and it's like, but just because you're in shape doesn't mean that you're making money. Like, you still need a job.
And are you happy, Sass? Do you think they're happy? Do you think they go home and
No, but
Sass is leaning up now.
But is that doesn't that make sense? Like,
Oh no.
What are you doing?
what is
I'm
happening?
trying to get him motivated.
Heat wave. Mother Nature's a pissed off mother.
He's not even going to run the gauntlet.
So am I. So who gives a fuck? Today I was running, and this guy passes me in the car. And it's about 100 degrees out here, 70% humidity. And the guy comes back around, looks at me. He pulls his car by me and says, "Why the fuck are you out here?" I said, "Because you're not." Sometimes your motivation needs to be
That's not a good reason.
because no one else wants to fucking do it.
it's a great
We need
reason.
doctors. We need fucking lawyers. We need dentists. We need teachers. We also need fucking savages.
Yeah.
This message I do.
Savages.
Does he do those videos selfie style or is someone running?
Someone like I think his
driving
wife
next to him.
drives next to him.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
And he's had about 4 wives.
Has he really?
Yeah.
Shit. You don't say.
No way. Seems like a good hang.
Goddamn.
He also talks about how fat he used to be. He never was really like fat. He was like fucking like O lineman fat. Like he was like a big dude.
Yeah, I see what you mean. He was tubby.
Yeah.
Pretty bloated.
He was bloated.
Marine, or was he a?
He was like over 300 pounds.
He was 300
Yeah.
pounds,
Was
but he
he a
was
Marine?
fucking huge.
Was he in the army?
Is he how tall
I think he
is
was in the
Yeah.
Navy SEALs.
Navy
maybe?
SEAls.
Yeah, no, he just looks like a.
Yeah,
that's just.
I wouldn't even say
That's
O
not a-
lineman. That's like a fucking edge rusher.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
like,
wouldn't see that
that's a
guy
bouncer.
and be like,
Got good arms.
damn,
Yeah.
that guy's fat as fuck.
Yeah.
Got tons
Maybe
of
it's just because
jump
we're
arms.
here and we're always seeing dudes who are like pushing 600. So in our head, we're like, that guy's skinny.
All right, why don't you spin it, TJ? See who's doing it.
Shout out Big Ev.
What?
Come on.
Oh, no.
Elimination wheel.
All right, elimination wheel.
I did it recently.
Yeah, you did. You did a great job.
Anybody want to do it?
I'm not bad.
So am I out? I did it last week.
Not great. Oh, Feidelberg.
Have you ever done it?
I've done it.
You don't have to get sassy.
Elimination wheel.
I think it's sassy, right?
I hear this noise in my nightmares. It's the wheel
The
spin.
wheel.
Yeah.
Every time I see you in New York, you're like, how's the yak? You guys still get wet?
I do say that. It's like when when like you used to have dreams about like waking up and like you like forgot to do a big
An exam.
like, test. I wake up like thinking I'm wet and then I like gasp and I'm like, oh, I'm dry. Thank God.
Oh, thank God.
All right, Miza, Brandon.
I'd pass.
All right, Brandon,
All right,
just go
Zah.
do it. Come on,
Drink some
Brandon.
ghosts.
Drink some ghosts.
Drink some ghosts,
Slam a
Brandon.
ghost.
Zah, you want to do it?
Do you want me to do it? I can do it.
You can see, finish
I
it
don't
out.
want it,
Finish
but-
it out. Just finish it out.
Respect the wheel.
Respect the wheel. Yeah.
One
yeah,
one
you're
span
right.
or
I mean, I'll do it. I should respect the wheel. It was landing on me.
No, it's best.
I can do it too. I don't care.
1-0.
I'll do it. Maybe it'll help me bump some
well,
tickets.
who's doing
Oh,
it?
you want to do it now?
Yeah, I'll do it.
All right, fine. Sass is doing it. We're back. To
Yeah, Sass.
I need you guys.
Happy
I
we
need
did
your
the
guys,
wheel there.
your guys'
Sass,
chat.
if you go under 4 minutes, I will buy 10 Minneapolis tickets and give them away.
Well, okay, give them away. I was gonna say you're just gonna buy them like 50-cent Ja Rule.
No,
style.
no, I'll give them away. Under 4 though.
He doesn't want to support you otherwise, though.
I don't want to support above 4, over 4 guy.
You don't want to celebrate mediocrity.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah. I cannot wait to get in my hotel room tonight.
Beat off.
Yeah.
We gotta find it. We gotta figure out a parlay foxhole.
The tissue thing does kind of throw me off. I've never been a tissue.
Yeah, try it out.
But you just do it on yourself and then you clean yourself up?
I don't know.
I feel like a tissue.
Oh, so you put it over just like a rag?
Yeah.
See, I like using the rag and then throwing it next to my bed and keeping it there so that way the cleaning lady knows what happened. And I'll send you a photo tomorrow morning.
Okay. Deal.
All right.
All right, Sass.
We just keep adding in like animalistic nature of ourselves in that group chat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta work one up before we get. Yeah, just throw the rag. Don't even tell Casey or Tom what's going on. All right, keep it. No. Yeah. Put it on the ground. Take another sip of Ghost. Just have some more Ghost.
It's
sponsored.
sponsored. Good God, you're impossible.
I didn't miss this.
Oh my! I forgot how hard it is.
I mean, you would think someone that's actually drinking would be like that would be like a pump.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! I miss.
I almost said something when Feits told his story about the rats screaming and he had to throw them out with a shovel, and then Sass was like, "A rat once ran over my foot."
Of course, really traumatic experience where he sees these creatures gnawing their legs off.
It was crazy.
There's all these little things that I always forgot about Sass.
Yeah. It's like horrific story. Oh, that's kind of like the time it happened to me, and then it's not even close.
I wanted to ask him if he considered any of us friends, but I got scared.
Yeah,
that's the Sass experience right there.
Yeah.
Sass has run this once before. He does have a very good time.
Oh, you have a good time last time, Sass. All right.
Out of your...
All right, ready?
Let's go, Sass.
Does it start when I throw the first one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carry the fucking boat, Sass. Carry him.
Sass, I'll say 3, 2, 1, go.
3:16.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Pick up multiple bags.
I thought Brandon said I couldn't.
Yeah.
Look at him go.
Oh, that would have been it.
He's like, what's happening with his shoulders? He's looking like a Pixar character.
Yeah, it's.
Like, why is he
He's gonna be
over?
mad if Alice.
He's like,
Yeah. What is it, Groot or something? Who's the guy in
the tree?
Minions?
Yeah. Oh, Gru.
Gru.
He's like.
Yeah, he kind of has a little posture, doesn't he?
Oh no. Respect him, Malasek. Stand up.
Yeah, Malasek is just doing this on easy mode.
Very small.
when you see Sass run, you wonder what his running phase was like.
That was the hardest swing to go nowhere. How did that work? Oh!
Just who's going to carry the boat?
Uh-oh.
He looks like he's carrying boats.
Oh my god, he has hit a bottle.
Dude, this is the guy who was
he's actually
obsessed
carrying
with
boats.
Goggins. Bro,
Goggins is fucking clawing his eyes out.
Flip to Goggins right now.
Goggins, check this out. This is one of the guys that's been motivated.
Goggins quits. This is it.
Thank God for you.
Oh,
You've inspired this young boy.
He might have to start drinking again.
He's never coming back.
Oh, we lost.
I remember my Goggins face.
What is he doing? Get a little closer.
Come on, Sass.
You got this.
Get closer.
Remember the theory that
God.
he
Has
might be
anyone
right-handed?
rage quit a gauntlet before?
No. It's so bad.
He's yelling at Brandon.
Good God. He's so pissed.
Good God.
Oh, yeah, that will help.
Oh.
The bigger football.
Oh, no. Come on, bud.
Just get closer.
He's never coming back. Never coming back, man.
He puts it in his hand like he's going to throw a spiral, and it never comes out as a spiral. No, just get closer.
Give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That babe Sass.
The world needs savages.
Who's going to carry the boat, Sass?
The world needs fucking savages. Yeah, it does.
Oh, no.
What do you mean he did 316 once, DJ?
His last time he ran it, 316.
Did his body get switched in between? I'm done.
He's done.
No, Sass, you can't quit.
Dude,
Sass Goggins.
hey.
Do the sporkle. Do the
There's
sporkle.
no shame.
Do the sporkle.
No,
Do
he's
the
done. He
sporkle.
quit. No, there's no shame.
We've never had this before.
We've never had it.
Erase all of the footage. I don't want. I genuinely pull the plug on it.
You need to contact Kamala's people.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. Why did it get so much harder? I mean, Malisex, I can't even fucking kick it because he's inside of my foot.
Oh,
no.
Oh, man.
I can't believe you quit.
After all the Goggins talk.
That actually like really made me mad. Like, I'm now having a bad day.
I asked it halfway through. I was like, has anyone ever rage quit this? Because I think Sass might. And
No.
Dude, the first time I did
That's
it,
the first
I got the beanbag, the soccer ball and the baseball in the first try. And I mean, what the fuck is with the football thing?
Yeah, it got a little harder, but you also get an advantage of having smaller footballs and they get thrown back to you.
And
But you can't grip them the right way. They got laces everywhere.
Oh, no.
No. Sash, you got to go finish.
I'm not finishing.
Do the sporkle.
I'll redo it.
How about this?
You start over.
Redo
You want
it.
to start over?
I'll start over.
All right.
Take some ghost.
Yeah.
Drink some ghost. Drink some ghost.
Oh, drink some ghost.
Some ghost.
Look at Ghost.
That one does not count.
That was a warm up.
Does not count.
There we go.
Let's go. He's going to quit again.
Sass, when did you do it last? Like a year ago? Yeah. What happened in 1 year?
He quit drinking.
He had a Monstar situation.
What? You were good.
He had a Monstar
Like the first time you did it, you were good. You have a higher score than Brandon and Titus.
I don't know. I think I just got lucky.
Wow, Titus.
I mean, scroll up, TJ. Scroll up.
No, it doesn't matter.
Show Will. Show real quick. There we go.
Are we doing it?
There you go, Will.
What was that, like your 10th try?
All right, ready?
Come on, Sass.
He's a funny guy. Sad. I think we lose sight of that sometimes with him.
He's very funny.
He's got so much going on. We focus on so many other things about him that we lose sight of how funny he is.
Oh, he's the best.
So you could pick up all of them.
Yeah.
Brandon was telling me I couldn't pick up any of them.
Not till we start. You can't start with any of them.
I see.
Yeah.
He's going again. He's going again.
All right, ready?
He's itching for it.
Now.
Tap into the Goggins era. Remember the mindset back then.
You were 316 last time.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Great time.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Give me the countdown.
3, 2, 1, go.
I think he's going to quit
I
again.
want him to rage quit again.
No.
So bad.
Oh, he
Just get right back to what if he just quit right now?
There we go.
Yeah, go!
Come on, Sass.
Sorry, Mel.
Screw. Oh. That's cheating.
That's cheating.
We'll just let it go.
All right, there you go.
Can you give it back?
Hey, that one pissed him off.
That boy.
Yeah!
That boy says.
So mad.
He's so mad.
He's swinging hard.
There it is. All right, here we go. This is it.
This is it, Sass.
Come on, Sass.
Sass.
Go.
Carry the boats.
Back it up.
He's backing up.
Oh!
That might have helped. You can't grip right on the balls.
He doesn't throw a spiral on these balls either.
Only at a minute. You're only at a minute.
I've long thought that Sass has never felt a sense of urgency in his life, and I feel it even more now.
Oh, he's so mad about that one.
So mad.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Minute 20. You're
Turn your
cooking.
hat backwards.
You're
Turn
cooking.
your hat backwards. It's hard to shoot with a hat forward. Oh.
Go, Sass.
This is where it starts to infiltrate your mind.
He's going to watch this back and hate all of us.
You're one shot away from Sporkle.
Come on, Sass.
It's only 2 minutes.
Now.
It's only 2 minutes.
Oh. Yes,
That
let's
boy.
go. Eight states with multiple MLB teams.
Florida, New York. How many do I need?
10
total.
10 total.
California. Texas.
Bang. 6 cities in Wisconsin with over 75,000 population.
Tom Brady.
You know cities in Wisconsin.
Madison.
There it is.
12 days of Christmas gifts.
Don't.
Oh.
Mandarin.
There it is.
Lead singer Green Day.
One animal a princess may kiss to turn into a prince.
Frog.
Oh, what a callback.
That's so perfect.
That is perfect.
I don't know.
You know more of this.
Milwaukee.
There you go.
How many is that? 1, 2.
Nine. You got one more.
Nine.
On the first day
9
of Christmas,
seconds.
my true love gave to me.
Trying to think of a quarterback. Patrick Mahomes.
Probably.
Yep.
All right.
Bang.
Not under 4 minutes.
No, I'm not buying
Sass.
shit.
That was.
Oh, you were getting nervous, Nikki.
I wanted to do it.
That sucked.
Wait, who is that?
Sass.
Why is the football thing so hard all of a sudden?
It's
It's harder than it used to be.
it might be a little harder.
It is harder.
I mean, it's significantly harder. Before it was like hit this bottle on a flimsy table.
Yep.
Now it's like impossible. I don't think Patrick Mahomes could do that faster than
You
I
don't
did
think
it.
so?
No. Will, you ever do it?
Yeah, I did it last week.
You did with that new setup?
Yeah.
How long did it take?
2. Can you scroll up? 2:21.
It's bullshit. How long did it take you to get the football?
Not that long. The bottle, I have a 6-minute time with the bottle.
Yeah, the bottle is.
But Millsap, he was killing me in soccer.
Millsap.
Yeah, I'm never doing that again. I don't like the people above watching me.
They
too.
do that now.
I know the minute you miss a few, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck, I look stupid.
If it was just you guys, I'd be fine. But they're up there being like, "You got it."
Yo, it's
that would
TikTok
piss me off.
girls.
You got it,
TikTok
man.
girls are scary.
Like, I'll come up there and kill all of you.
You should have like stopped and just went up there.
Taking out a gun. Turned around.
I don't like being like cheered on like out of like sympathy.
Yo, they do that. They chirp from up there.
Yeah.
I'll like just pick up a basketball in between shows and like shoot one shot,
Yeah.
miss, and they'll be like, "Oh,
Yeah, I don't like that at
Fuck.
all.
he's cooking up something."
Yeah. He's cooking up a grilled cheese with bacon in it and a
Smells
tomato
really good.
bisque.
Oh.
You all right?
Get a rag.
That sounds, yeah, get a rag. That sounds so good.
Sass, is great having you here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm bummed that this is gonna now cloud your experience. I feel like we had a great yak.
not anymore. We haven't.
It's just
Do you want us to not? You want us to cut this footage out?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
All
a
right.
live show though. I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Do you want to watch it back and see
Not at all.
where you could improve?
I'm gonna have to not go online for the next couple days. Especially with your guys' fucking social team, they'll be pumping this one out.
Oh yeah, they're still posting
Yeah.
embarrassing shit you've
Yeah,
done.
look how unathletic Sass is. Laugh at him in the comments. Make a fool of him in the comments.
clown emoji for Sass.
I'll be like on YouTube at night, and I'll be like, I'll find like all of a sudden it'll be recommended, and I'll be like, Shane Gillis destroys young comedian, and it'll be like posted from the Yak channel. And I'm like, what's going on here? What are we doing?
Dude, yeah, that used to happen all the time. What was the one that got posted? Oh, it's every anniversary. It's,
Oh, yeah,
it's
like-
been a year and a half since Sass was voted least favorite.
Yeah. Like they have it set on their calendar to upload that.
And you were just a boy.
I was just a boy.
Just a boy. All right, well, the good news is, Sass, we still can spin the wheel.
Oh, great.
Did you guys do high noon today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. Dinner with the White Sox, Dave, is one of the most diabolical punishments.
It's a nightmare.
Do you guys still have like diehards who, like, when you hit the wheel reset, they're like fucking rigged?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Probably happening right now.
Yeah.
What's wheel reset?
Yeah,
It's just a reset,
reset
back
the
to the
wheel.
normal.
Put everything back on it and respin.
Yeah.
What goes back on a towel whip?
No, every time I go on vacation, I'll just, like, the second or third day of vacation, I'll just have a bunch of tweets being like, they disrespected the wheel. And I'm like, guys, what'd you do? They're like, we forgot to do it. Or like we saved something for when you're getting back.
You guys still got to do your 12-hour stream.
24.
24 hours.
You're in on it.
Yeah, you
agreed to it.
You're part of that.
I'm busy. Back-to-back wheel resets.
Rigged. All right, Sass, Feits, Will. Thank you, boys.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Fun times.
Always.
Minneapolis
Always.
next weekend.
I believe so.
Luke and Sass. Go out and see him.
Aiden McCluskey will be there as well.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
So go check it out. I got a good wing place for you in Minneapolis if you want.
Yeah.
How's your tummy handling that?
Wings? Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
What upsets your stomach?
Bread. Cheese.
Are you still
Oil.
shitting like 2 times a week?
Yeah, I took my shit this week. I took my shit this morning.
Was it everywhere?
It was just a pile of sludge.
Did it get up to your lower back?
No, it wasn't a messy.
Was it on your shins?
Oh, pretty much, yeah. No, it wasn't very messy, but it wasn't a healthy one at all.
Once a week?
Well, I've been this is gonna be my 4th flight of the week today, so I was telling them I get all constipated when I fly that much.
Yeah. All right.
Every time I take off, it's like it just shoots back in.
All right, we'll see everyone tomorrow.
Talk shop or do a Yankees pop is the act. It's the act.
I'm out tomorrow. LTJW Lucas. Let's get his phone number going in the chat. All right, see you Monday. Love you. Bye.